we getting ready to have some fun today. I think we got some stuff to talk about. I might be like Cody Rhodes.
Don't say anything you don't want to be heard.
I might be like Cody Rhodes. So what do you want to talk about? One day I get tuned up.
Good morning,
everybody.
Yeah, we're just a little bit early, but that's okay. Hey, everybody, it's Sunday morning work day. I'm sorry.
It's Halloween, everyone. It's Friday.
Oh, gosh. I know. Are you okay, BJ?
At least you're not dressed up like the day going.
We should have been the fruit of balloons. Grapes and apple.
I'm the great pumpkin.
Well, I'm red like an apple.
Right.
And yeah, you're the great pumpkin.
So, I mean, I guess we all got what we need to get, what we all got to get done, get
got good.
Yeah, good, gotten, whatever. So we got like a minute left, but that's okay.
That's fine because I'm going to update our records while we were doing our thing.
Yeah, so while you're doing that, I'll be going through announcements and everything else that we do in the morning.
Another bad week.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Another bad week.
We won't talk about it, but that's
it'll never be as bad as a 1-7 Rick Jackson.
Put my,
but
I would have took one of the teams that I should have.
We're going to go over some notable injuries. Lamar Jackson is out again for the Ravens.
And we're still
out there. And then,
okay.
Is James Daniels coming back?
Here we go. Hey, welcome everybody. It's 8 o'clock a.m. on your Sunday morning dial. Yes, it's the welcome here. Sunday morning work day. It's myself, BJ, and the Klansman, Yellow, the Banana Klansman,
Chiquita.
Whatever they
are. Banana for Halloween.
The Chiquita Banana, the Havana Banana here.
Havana Banana.
He's the Havana Banana sitting here. So.
Oh, my
God.
God.
We got a good show today, especially I think today is going to be a day that you're going to want to tune in, especially on YouTube and stuff. Like I say, we're live on Facebook and we're live on YouTube at the same time. The first hour, of course, the first block will be on Facebook. The second block will be still on YouTube. So YouTube be going simultaneously, but Facebook we cut off after an hour. Last week we went ahead just at the 2. Basically, because I was too lazy to get up and turn off Facebook, but that's okay. That's what we're all about.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. So before we get moving forward, we always want to run a list down of our sponsors.
Yes.
And as we do that, and as we try to get all of you invested and waiting for more people to come in to check out this show, here we go. Yeah.
Wow, you got way too much energy this morning.
Well, I've had my coffee this morning, so I'm good. We're sponsored by The Kicker. The Kicker, with over 6,000 RPMs of oscillation, The Kicker's innovative design targets muscle fibers in 2 directions simultaneously, maximizing efficiency for superior results. This dual-action approach not only saves time, but also penetrates deeper, breaks up tension faster, and promotes faster recovery or better recovery, helping you to achieve noticeable improvements in less time. That is The Kicker. Also sponsored by D-Block Catering and Fish Fry. Yesterday, D-Block was serving up food also in Front Row yesterday, but D-Block serves up seafood on various blocks, and he has lots of delicious seafood. D-Block Catering, the block stops here. Also, we just like to turn around and talk about Gomez Transportation Service. They have junk removal, cargo freight deliveries, commercial and residential moving, motorcycle and boat deliveries, and more. Get your moving and things done. You call Gomez Transportation. Call for a free quote. That number is 540-305-6942 for a free quote. 540-305-6942.
They do a lot. They do really a lot. They're a great business. Gomez, like the Addams family.
Well, I work with him. Yeah.
Great business.
And then our last Our last sponsor is Whitetail Properties Real Estate with Chad Pangle. Whitetail Properties Real Estate. You're looking for a piece of land, little tail, call Whitetail Properties.
Oh yeah.
It's a joke. It's a side
It's a
joke.
joke.
Whitetail Properties, though. Chad Pangle with Whitetail Properties. He's one of the good guys on real estate. Look him up. Call him up. Here's his number. 540-975-3487. 540-975-3487. Or you can call 217-285-9000. 217-285-9000. And then we give a shout out to all our companies around the place before we get kicked into business. And so that would be Melted Dreams Food Truck. We'd like to give a shout out to them. We also give a shout out to Los Padillas, Los Truncas, Krabby Maggie's, Box Office Brewery, The Doggery, Spelunkers, and Ciro's Pizza, where you never go hungry.
Never.
Shout out to Freddie. Me and the old lady stopped at Krabby's the other day. Krabby Maggie's.
Yep.
House down on some cod. It excellent there too. I can eat anywhere in Strasburg. It doesn't matter.
Everywhere's great. Yeah.
I had breakfast at Queen Street yesterday morning.
Also, while we're at it, we just want to say one thing. We'd like for all of you to sponsor our youth programs here in the area, starting with the Strasburg youth football team and all the youth football and youth sports here in this area. We'd like for all of y'all to sponsor these things, or at least put your kids out to go play and get taught the fundamentals of athletics. We need our kids to be healthy. Playing sports is a healthy thing. And once they get into Strasburg youth football, they'll learn the foundation and the fundamentals of that particular sport. Also,
Speaking of that,
like to say about
playoffs start today for youth
Yep,
football.
youth football
Yep.
playoffs are today. Also, Upward Sports, teaching once again the fundamentals of sports from the ground up. And they range from ages from kindergarten all to K-12, or kindergarten to 12th grade in Upward Sports. Check them out and please support them. And what they're doing, they give life lessons just as well as Strasburg Youth Football. These coaches and these leagues are giving life lessons to kids also, besides teaching them the fundamentals of sports. And also Rise and Recovery. Cassie Atkins at Rise and Recovery. We just like to say, if you have any addictions or you need any help or somebody therapy that you would like to talk to or somebody that you can talk to, there's nothing wrong with getting help. There's nothing wrong with admitting to being addicted. Rise and Recovery helps do that. Cassie Atkins at Rise and Recovery. Please check it out. And so, guys, now that we've rounded down all those, it is time to talk some Sunday morning workday foolishness.
Okay.
Three middle-aged idiots are all ready to go. Because you know where we're going to go with this today.
We're going to keep it local before we get into the other
Exactly.
bull crap.
Exactly.
Let's Strasburg Friday
Great
night.
game. Great
They
game.
blew them out, man.
48-7.
Boys put out another statement win.
Yes.
Boys, the kids are on a roll right now.
Well,
I mean,
It's clicking.
I was at the game and they looked great on both sides of the ball. They were on defense. They were stuffing the running game. You know, they were just stifling. They just took them out. Special teams also was great. Quincy Williams had a monster game.
Right there, it says powered by running back Quincy Williams, 92 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, and a punt return touchdown. And the Rams built a 41-0 lead by halftime.
At halftime. Yep.
Yeah.
So, but the only thing you can say is, even by reading this or watching the game, the one thing you have to look at is penalties.
Yeah.
Right.
We got, for Strasburg, you got to have a clean game. They went up, they beat an inexperienced Clark County, but once you get into the regionals, once you get into that state, you almost got to play error-free football.
Yep.
And I believe Strasburg can do it because they've shown that they can do that.
Yeah,
You know.
go ahead.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. They got Madison County, of course, in Madison, and then they got the big game at Central at home.
Yeah, but I mean, when you're talking about what they've done in the past, compared to even now, all the way up to where they're at, where they're headed to right now at the rate they're playing, they're on point to going back to state and without errors. Because a lot of people don't realize we don't talk enough about error-free sports.
Yeah.
We don't. Nobody talks about it. We kind of allow the penalties and stuff like that to say, oh, it's okay. But understand, penalties can switch a game.
Yeah.
They can actually turn momentum around. Certain penalties can actually turn the momentum around. So it's not the Strasburg doing. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
In order to get to where they got
Basically
to get to, they played an inexperienced Clark County. You play an experienced team.
Yeah.
Those penalties are going to call.
10 penalties is going to hurt.
Yeah.
10
brought up
penalties.
the key word on regions coming up. Basically, they went out, which hopefully they do. It's not going to be an 8-team set this year. It's going to only be 6 teams. So if you think about it, last year when Madison County they're playing next week beat Clark County last year, and that was an upset at 8-1. At the time. So now this year it's going to be a little bit more different. 6 teams instead of 8 this year. For anyone who doesn't know.
Well, your nephew had an 18-yard run.
Yeah, he had a great night. So, defense and offense.
That's the only reason he wants to talk about because his nephew played.
but
he wouldn't want to talk about it if his nephew didn't.
But the thing is, honestly, it's like the whole team had a good run. They had at least 6 to 7 different kids that were running the ball, and they all it's a contribution from the whole team, like what I saw firsthand from the stands. They are gelling right now.
Yeah, they're definitely coming
The
together.
whole team
at the
is
right time.
contributing.
I'm going to take a quote from
the whole bench.
I'm going to take a quote from what Coach Lamb said.
Yeah.
His goal right now is to beat Madison County.
Yeah. One game at a time.
Exactly.
That's it.
And that is the thing. I think that's the thing when you're looking at high school sports or any sports really. It's too easy to do sometimes.
Yeah.
You may look past an opponent. Yeah,
Yep.
you overlook somebody. And a lot of that has to do with records.
Yeah.
Sometimes you look at a per team's records and say, hey, they haven't beat the teams we beat.
Right. Yeah.
But football is what was the movie? Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday, yeah.
Any given Sunday. And really, when we look at that kind of stuff, let's look at Clark County for the last few years. They were dominant.
Yeah, they were consistent.
Last year,
them and Central were two of the most dominant teams in this area.
Last year, Clark County beat Strasburg 10-9, and that was a crazy game.
But what I'm getting at is now I think we're starting to see because every few years, 5-10 years or so, certain teams start to take over.
Yeah, it's a
cycle. It's a cycle
through the county.
Right. So So I think right now Strasburg's in their cycle.
Sort of like Dallas with the NFC East this year. They're coming around.
Leave it alone.
I'm just saying. I told you guys that NFC East is going to be Dallas's year.
PJ, you know why I said that. Leave it alone. Why are we going to go there?
I'm telling you, like I said before the season, Dallas is going to probably win that division. And look what they're doing. I think they're going to upend the Eagles and take over that division.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
I guess the best thing to say is Strasburg, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Yep. I like it week by week. I like what he says.
The fans,
week at a time.
The fans are there for you to support you. We're here to support you. We're here to give you a shout out. The whole town is supporting you. All we can say is just keep a level head.
Yep. Don't
get full of yourself, and just keep focused. And really listen to Coach Lamb. Listen to Coach Lamb. This guy seems to have some good advice for these kids.
Yep.
And they seem to want to play for him. Listen to the coach, man. Listen to the coach. Congratulations, Strasburg.
And of course, you get on Facebook. We just talked about it last week. People, Friday night, you're going to hear fireworks. You don't have to go on Facebook every Friday and say, what's the fireworks for? It's Friday night home game in Strasburg.
Yeah.
People, quit getting on there and asking the same question every week, every 2 weeks, every other week. It's like the people get on there and say, well, when's trick-or-treating this year? Well, Halloween's on the 31st, people. When do you think trick-or-treating is going to be?
It's on the best day.
Does anybody know what day Christmas is on this year?
Well, I guess it's on the 25th, whatever day that is.
I think it's a Thursday.
I tell you what day Christmas Day is on. The day before, day after Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's my birthday, so I'll remember that it's the day
Exactly, I was
after
gonna
my
say,
birthday.
you know,
I mean,
and so yeah.
God, people, it just I can't.
Guess what? I have a birthday every year,
Yeah.
and Ben said if you live longer, you have more birthdays.
If you live longer, you have more birthdays. Perfect
So-
quote for birthdays.
So, I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
I get it.
it's
Yeah, every Friday night, look, guys,
John Madden quotes. Right there.
every night,
Yep.
every Friday night,
From what August,
yeah.
August through November.
Yeah.
You know,
And if we
there's going to be fireworks.
as Strasburg moves forward, you might hear even louder and longer fireworks because these kids are rolling, man. So, hey, yeah, I agree with BJ. We hear this stuff every Friday. It's gotten to the point I actually like it. I mean, I got to the point to where I actually can sit out here sometimes and see
You
them.
can see it and hear
Yeah,
it.
see them
this
rise
is
up.
what I do at like 9:08. I know the game's about. I'm going to go like this. I open up my phone and I sit and wait for it to pop up.
Boom, boom.
And I just want to comment on it, but I don't. But I just sit there and I laugh. And
Just
then
wait
I
and look at
I
something.
put my
You
phone
go
back
into the
down.
comments to wait for them. What's all the fireworks going on? Hey, Susie, you hear all that loud damn noise out there?
Yeah,
Some kind of English
Yeah,
holiday.
my dogs are going crazy. They're waking my kids up.
That daggone Strasburg Ram football team out here waking up the whole damn neighborhood
Yeah.
over a victory.
Wake them up.
Over a victory.
Wake them up.
They're having a victory party.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Now, Wednesday, November 5th, there's an English holiday, Guy Fawkes Day. You ever heard of that one? Coming up next week. Remember?
Guy Fawkes.
Yep, look it up. Bring it up on the.
I'm not
tel-
bringing that.
No, that's not what you think, but it's over the. It's basically an English holiday. November 5th, they use fireworks and they burn. It's like Burning Man, and you go ahead and burn the statue or the scarecrow looking like thing. Yeah, see, bring it up here. Known as Bonfire Night, Fireworks Night. It's annual, involving bonfires and Guy Fawkes, a gunpowder plot to kill the. I'm sure you guys have heard of this in the past.
Well, actually, no, this is the first time actually hearing it. And
It's a treason day.
I will be looking into this because I like history.
We should. I just thought I'd bring this up with fireworks, like we just stated.
Like his story?
The historic.
His story.
Yeah, his story.
If you look into the storyline of this, it's like Guy Fawkes was a revolutionary.
Well, Ben, I'm going to let you see something.
Okay.
Because you talk about this Guy Fawkes Day.
Right.
And that's going into what we're going to talk about later.
Exactly.
Because right there, the Sam hand is part of what we were going to talk about on YouTube.
And I did not even tell you,
with
which
Halloween,
brings up another point: synchronicity.
with Halloween. So,
Rick, isn't
got a
that
point.
weird? Isn't that
he's
weird?
got a point.
Isn't
I got
that
to give
weird?
it to him.
Isn't
He's
that
got a
weird?
point.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
because
Isn't that
talking about
coinciding
it. So
with?
we're going into all that this after. I'm going to keep that up there because that way we can see that.
Yes, we can go into that.
So let's move forward
Okay,
here
let's go ahead and go.
to college football
All
because first we're going to take a look at the rankings. And we still got Ohio State at number 1,
Yeah, I think they're good.
Indiana at number 2, Texas A&M at 3, and then Alabama at number 4. I'm trying to figure out how come Alabama always gets ranked in the top
6-1.
top
They're 6-1. They're notable.
They're almost like Duke in basketball. They
They're
can
always
be
there.
they can be 0-12 and still be ranked in the top 10.
Top 25.
But their thing is that loss to Florida State.
Right.
It's not going to help them, I think, as it comes to playoff time because Florida State's just getting beat by everybody now.
Yeah,
so
right.
that loss looks worse.
Yeah.
Ranking wise, they're going to be 4, but when it comes to playoffs,
It's going to knock them down.
it's gonna have to hurt them more, or like an Oregon or a Georgia will go above them in the seeding for the
Right.
playoffs. But what is it, 12 teams?
Yeah, 12 teams this
12
year.
I mean, Ole Miss. I mean, they could be ranked 4 in the nation, but I think once it comes to the actual seeding for playoffs,
Right.
it's gonna have a bigger effect on them because Florida State's they're falling apart. So now that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Well,
Georgia,
and that-
Georgia Tech's 7-0, but that's ACC football.
Yeah.
You know,
And BYU, of course, now BYU, they've been strong over the past few years in college football.
Yeah.
So them being 7-0, that might push
Right.
them up to the 4 or 5 ranking right now because they do play tough teams.
is Navy ranked at all? There's only 6 undefeated teams left. Navy is undefeated.
UVA, oh yeah, they're 6-1. Charlottesville.
Navy's not in the top
Yeah,
25.
I mean,
6-1.
I understand, you know, they're not in a power conference. They, you know, but they're undefeated.
Well, that's one of my things when we're talking about college football and the rankings. Sometimes to me, I understand they go with PowerPoint, you know,
Yeah.
power play, stuff like that. Who
Right.
you play, strength of schedule, stuff like that. But years ago, there was a team called Northwestern.
Okay.
They used to
Wildcats.
be good. In
Remember at the
football
one
every
point in
year.
time, it was Northwestern
They were
and
purple.
Boise State,
Purple
both
was their
at the
color.
top of their game.
Mhm.
The reason I'm bringing this up is because at that point in time, you remember they actually
Boise
challenged
State.
Alabama and said, we will go to Alabama and play.
Uh-huh.
Alabama wanted no part of either
Yeah.
team.
Yep.
Neither team.
Yep.
That should say something. So to
I
me, if a team is unbeaten, even in their conference, and they play some tough teams, they don't have to play every tough team
No.
because I realize, but if they play some tough teams and beating them, I don't care what division they're in, they should be up there into
Yeah.
the
I will say,
JMU 6-1. You're going to tell me that they're not better than some of these 2 lost
Exactly.
teams that
That-
are ranked in the
that's
top
what you're
25?
getting. That's what I'm getting at.
what I want to bring up is there was a notable death from Boise State. Remember Doug Martin, the
Yeah.
running back?
Yep.
He was from Boise State.
Yep.
The muscle hamster. Remember?
Yep.
I think?
Yeah.
He's Tampa Bay running back, and rest in peace, of course. I mean, that guy was a legitimate, awesome running back. He was
Yeah.
small, but he was. He
But
was
that's
like
what I'm saying. But
he was
that's
like
what
the
I'm saying.
Dave Meggett from the Giants of the '80s.
Right.
He
But
was
these-
that kind of
These college teams should have a chance regardless, as long as if they're unbeaten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If something, they should have a chance. I don't care. I mean, I understand a lot of these college schedules are going by, hey, you know, it's Alabama, the Pac-12, or
Yeah.
the Big Ten,
SEC.
SEC, you know. But what about, like you said, a JMU?
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying put them in the damn national title talks,
So give them some.
But
props.
give
but
them some,
give them,
give
you
them
know,
some notoriety. JMU,
Yeah.
you know, give them some. And they have been. They've got. Were they on College Game Day last year? Or the
yeah.
year
I
before?
mean,
Yeah,
they
you
were
know,
on
they're
game. They were on game day even when they were 2A. But
yeah.
you know, dude, they're 6-1, and they're beating people handily.
Yeah, and they're
You know,
playing tougher teams.
Their only loss was to Louisville,
Mhm.
And look who Louisville is.
Yeah.
Look what conference they're in. Louisville's not a
and
shabby conference.
it wasn't a blowout.
Right.
You know, it was. But
So,
you got teams up there with 2 losses.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't forget about
Tennessee,
5-2. LSU
LSU.
got blown out
Yeah,
last night.
Exactly. Look,
You know,
Texas,
Texas,
Illinois, Arizona State,
Michigan.
Michigan.
I mean, these are all 2 lost teams. There's teams out there.
And they're in the top 25.
Yeah, just because they're not in the SEC or the Big 10 or the Big 12,
right.
they getting like no recognition.
No, and that's what
Yeah.
that's what I say.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame
You
because
can't forget about UVA guys. They're doing this.
I mean, UVA barely.
They're getting there.
They were 1 yard from losing to Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Belichick
That was close. That's what I
went
was
for
gonna
2
bring
in
up.
overtime. I mean, UVA was that close,
That was close.
to losing 18-17
Yeah.
to Bill Belichick.
and nobody wants to
Yeah.
lose to Belichick
Nobody
right
was-
now.
And while we're on the Belichick thing,
Yes.
Let's go.
is it time for Colorado to move on from the Deion Sanders project?
It's been time.
Oh, it's way over.
It's been time.
I mean,
It was time last year when the Shador Sanders show started.
Yeah. Getting
I think his head his heart is in the right place, you know, because he does preach to the kids. It's more about their grades than that.
Yeah.
But I think it's time for Colorado to move on from that debauchery. You know, he's not drawing any big talent out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Dude, I mean, they just got teetotal
Mollywop.
fucking shit worse last night. I mean, whole thing. I think it's time for them to move on and get rid of that headache and
Yeah.
eyesore of a thing going on out there and start over again. Because Colorado used to be a respectable program.
Right, but what has happened is the ego, the chain wearing.
Yeah.
And look, I can care less what you wear as clothes, but I'm looking at the professionalism also.
Look at
Well, the thing is, you look at it, it goes from high school to the NBA, or high school to professional.
Yeah.
When we were in high school, how did you have to dress when you go on away game?
Dude, we had to dress up. Now they dress up for home games now.
Yeah. But I'm just saying,
like when we went away, we had to dress up.
Yeah.
And I mean, nowadays they look like gangsters, all of them, from college to pro sports.
Still wearing their pajamas.
Gang chains, all this stuff. Yeah. It's ridiculous. Yeah. It is absolutely ridiculous. And college sports with the NIL and all this stuff has just totally screwed up college football. To me, they screwed it up. And now you got Belichick with his headache, and that's what she is. She's a headache. And you say it doesn't cause a distraction, and I've harped on this week after week after week. A 24-year-old beauty queen in a locker room full of raging hormones of 18, 19, and 20-something-year-olds.
She's overlooking the sagging balls and then just going with it.
You can't tell me that is not a distraction. Because I'm telling you, the boy talk in the locker room, every one of them is plotting how they can get behind Belichick's back to tap that.
Yeah.
Don't think it's not being plotted. Don't think it's not being plotted.
That's going on.
Every one of those college students are thinking about, man, if I can get her alone and talk some smack and get her shoot.
Yep.
Belichick won't know what hit him.
Yep.
Well, he will know because he'll fall in further.
Any male of that age.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
That's
I'm just saying.
But human nature is human nature, and that's what probably.
I'm just saying because you think about it, that's raging hormones, man.
What's not to think that that's the reason why some of them kids come here? Because he's probably like, hey, I'll let you tap this thing if you come to college for.
That could be a possibility.
That could be part of the new NIL agreement.
Yeah, that's a possibility because if anybody knows, and I'm going to bring this off the football to pro wrestling, what BJ is saying could be a possibility. I'm not saying it's happening. But the reason I say that is because we all know about the Vince McMahon scandal.
Right.
But also, years ago, being in the business myself, I've seen stuff like this firsthand. A promoter, if you have certain valets,
right,
if they're very good looking and they're willing to do whatever it takes,
then they're in.
Sonny.
What they would do is a lot of times, hey, we got Ben's a great wrestler. We want to keep him here for a while.
Right.
Hey, why don't you knock him off a little bit? Maybe we can convince him, talk to him, smooth talking. See what I'm saying?
Considering Vince McMahon, he just had a reckless driving case. Have you guys heard about that?
Yeah, he was reckless driving, all right. He was driving that girl all over the country.
October 16th.
he was driving that girl all over the country with what they were doing.
Yeah.
He got reckless driving, all right.
Yeah.
He was very reckless. Some of the stuff that he was doing.
July 24th. It's been a while, but it's still in the court system right now. So
It'll all get washed away.
Yeah.
It'll disappear.
But while we're at it, guys,
okay.
Since we were sitting there talking about some of this stuff, and I'm not going to go into some of the college football scores. I did watch some college football games yesterday. But before we go into everything else, we'll skip from football to baseball because last night was the opening game.
Yep.
World Series.
Blue Jays.
Yeah,
Blue
Dodgers.
Jays. Come on, Blue Jays.
Yeah,
Let's do
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Come on, Blue Jays. Win it. I'd like to see them. I think the whole nation wants to see Blue Jays.
No, they don't.
I think there's more.
No.
Would you rather see the Blue Jays win regular than the Dodgers? I'd rather see Blue Jays, honestly.
Do I have to be honest with it?
What?
Because right now,
they're from the AL East, like the Yankees and Red Sox. We got to cheer for the Blue
it's
Jays.
1-1.
Fuck the Blue Jays.
What?
It's 1-1. Okay.
Okay.
Dodgers last night won 5-1.
Yes.
Got to take into credit that the Blue Jays romped them in game 1.
11-4.
11-4. Okay.
Yes. All right.
As much as you may like Toronto to win, I understand why,
Yeah.
because they're in your division. They're in
I'd
your.
like to see that, but
But I'm sorry. I have to. I'd like to see Toronto win just despite the
But
Yankees
more than
and the Boston. I would like to see them win despite both teams. Really,
I just would rather see
but
the Blue Jays.
the
over
truth
Shohei
is,
Ohtani and
the truth
all that
is, no team from Canada should win a World Series.
Amen.
well, yeah, you do have a point there. But I just
I'm not against Canada, but no team from Canada should win a World Series.
but there's only one team.
Exactly, because Montreal had enough sense to
Yeah,
move to
Expos.
Washington.
I almost watched.
Montreal had enough sense to
They
move to Washington.
they have a documentary on
Very true,
Netflix
yeah.
about the Expos, and I think the way that was all, I think that more or less just come to the owner.
Yeah.
That was a whole shit show. I haven't watched it, but I want to watch it to see what.
Yeah.
Because the Expos at the
They
time
were good.
were a decent.
And
ball
we got
club.
something. Mets got Gary
Yeah.
Clark out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, Gary Carter out of
Yeah.
that. We got Gary Carter out of that, which helped
Now,
us.
think about the
Yeah.
Expos. Tom Brady, of all people, was selected by the Expos in
Yeah, he was a
95.
pitcher.
Yeah, wow, look at that.
There was a lot of football.
18th round though.
If anybody wants to talk about players and stuff like that back then and even to this day,
Right.
you notice most of your quarterbacks now were all pitchers.
Yes.
Yeah, I got
Patrick
Danny-
Mahomes, either pitchers or baseball players.
Mhm.
I've come to find there's a reason why they choose quarterbacks as football players, if they can play that sport.
Right.
Because they do have the ability to make throws.
They already have the mechanics.
Already have all the mechanics to make different throws at different angles and be accurate.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize. I never thought about it, but Josh Allen played. Russell Wilson played.
Yeah.
Actually, a lot of people don't realize Elway was a baseball player. Actually got drafted. Yes, he got drafted for baseball.
Yeah.
So did Danny Ainge.
Danny Ainge for
Ainge.
basketball got
Yeah.
drafted for
Yeah.
baseball.
Wow.
There was a lot of people. We're not just talking about that's four that we know of as far as
Right.
public figures, but there's still more.
Oh yeah, there's tons.
There's
of
still more because not only you're looking at Patty
Right.
Mahomes
But then
because
you
his
know,
dad played pro
Randy
baseball.
Savage was.
Randy Savage,
Randy
Dusty
Moffett.
Rhodes.
Yeah.
All of them were drafted
I
by
have Randy
Major
Moffett's
League.
baseball card.
They all were
Yeah.
drafted Major League
Yeah,
Baseball,
exactly.
and they just had the ability to play
Yeah.
something different or do something different.
Well, you think about it, it goes the other way around. Like Julian Edelman went from Kent State quarterback to actually a wide
Yeah.
one of the greatest
So
wide
you
receivers
see,
ever.
A lot of these guys, they had
So,
other
you
backgrounds
can
that
go-
made them specific
Yeah.
or made them
Hmm.
their skill sets better
Yeah.
than what they're doing now.
Right.
I think Tebow would have been a decent tight end
I think so,
if he
too.
would have made the transition instead of saying no, I'm a quarterback.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
think he would,
the
too.
dude was tough.
Either that or a good fullback.
Yeah. Or,
Yes,
yeah. Or
exactly.
Good
fullback.
fullback.
That's what we don't have enough fullbacks in the NFL anymore.
Well, that's
Well,
you got
I
Kyle,
wish we had
Kyle
one of those.
Jusek from the
Yeah.
Niners.
That's about it, right?
I think he's about the only one that
I don't
has it's
see
a
it.
true.
Well, Dallas
fullback.
uses them every now and then too now.
I missed,
So they're bringing
I
back-
missed the Tom Rathmans and that sort of
They're,
people.
but if you watch the NFL,
You know.
they're starting to bring that stuff back
I like
because
that.
now
I like
the running
it.
game
I like
is coming back.
Yeah.
They're bringing because I think what has happened is we all like passing,
Mhm.
and we do. I mean, that's why the league did that. What
Yeah,
they
right,
did,
right.
we like the passing game. But I think now we do have people. We have corners now that are coming out that can shut that thing,
Right.
that passing game down. So now what's happening in the NFL? They're making another shift.
Yeah.
It went from running to passing. Now it's going back to me to what I'm looking at is more of a balance.
Yeah.
Both. You know,
Balance.
you're getting a two running back set. You're getting a fullback set now.
Which
Back
sucks,
to the old school way of football.
which sucks for fantasy if you have the two.
No,
two
I'm going to tell you
running-
why it doesn't.
For fantasy, it is because you're relying on one guy and you got the running back taking.
No, I'm going to tell you why it doesn't, though, man.
Uh,
This is why it doesn't suck for it. Because what you're bringing back is old school football,
yeah,
old school hard nosed football.
yeah.
We're diving into this, and you're going to see where I'm going with this.
Other than Ashley.
I remember when fantasy football first come around, it was basically based. Oh, your points were off touchdowns.
Right.
It
Yeah.
wasn't. Like this
Receptions
this
and-
league that you got when you got quarterbacks scoring 200 points, but they only throw for 150 yards. I mean, the leagues had been set up for us. I mean, dude,
Two quarterbacks.
you're scoring 800, 700, 800, 900 points in a game. Oh, this guy gets 1 point for getting a first down
One
reception.
reception.
It's just like, what the hell, dude? It used to just be you counted touchdowns. 4 points for a quarterback to throw one, 6 points if you run it in, 6 points if you're a receiver or
and that's going
I'll
into
do something different. I'll go back to old school next year.
But that's going into what we're going to
talk about.
That's a very
good point. I'll go back to old school.
Right, but that's going into what we're going to talk about later. When you're sitting there saying about the fantasy sport points and all that, that's where the gambling comes in.
Right.
And you see, so when you're looking at that, hey, one guy, I get, say I'm a football player, I get 4 points just for catching the ball and gaining 10 yards.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I don't get targeted anymore and you bet your parlay on me, you're screwed, Jack.
Yeah, that's their paycheck.
You sit there and you look, and you ain't gonna tell me that Vegas ain't got their hand in shit.
They have.
The NBA, we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
But you take a guy for instance, Keon Coleman. He's been averaging over 3 receptions a game.
Right.
So I pick him to go over 4.5 over 3.5 one game.
Gonna be good.
I pick him to go over 3.5. He doesn't even get targeted the entire game.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Josh Allen.
You're going to tell me that Josh Allen did not try to throw him the ball one time the entire damn game. You were shitting bullshit.
Yeah, see, this is how. Then I'm going to bring this up.
35 pass attempts, and you don't target Keon Coleman one time.
Right, that's unbelievable.
I
have Keon Coleman in a few leagues.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring this up because something has happened here that Ben brought up this morning.
Think about it, viewers.
That we are talking about, and we're going to get into more of it later. We've already started doing it unknowingly.
Right.
Synchronicity.
Yes.
The word synchronicity. The simultaneous occurrence of events which appear significantly related but have no discernible causal connection.
Like deja vu.
So what we've been talking about is leading to something else that we're going into, as BJ said, we're going to go into this later. But everything that we've talked about, and we never planned this. Mm-hmm. It's just something that came up. We started talking about it, and then I see how every piece is going together. Mm-hmm. Synchronicity. See that? Yeah. So, so when we're sitting there talking about it, you're talking about the points and all this, and we're talking about football, and where some of these...
we can take that term and put it into our own life. I mean, I'm just writing a few things. I may sound crazy here, but it says, make things happen to existence, trust in your intuition, fulfilling authentic life, making your life happen, owning your life, basically. When you put energy out there, you're going to get good stuff back.
That's if it's positive energy.
If it's positive. Yeah. But the thing is, and
for
for the younger people out there, try to hang around people that are more positive, less negative. Because if you hang, like we were all younger kids one time, you try to put the good stuff out there.
Young kid.
We're still young. It's an element of life.
I'm the youngest.
Yeah, you are the baby.
It's the element of life. I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes you can manifest good things to happen.
No, that's true. You can speak things into existence. That's not a.
Definitely can speak things into existence.
Whether it's a loved one in your family, praying for them, exactly, that sort of a thing. I mean, it's a consciousness and it's physical reality. Energy really does value in life.
Yeah, we all have it. We all have energy.
But it's a matter of what energy you put out there.
And I will say that, and I will get back onto this subject later, but I will say this, bringing to what you talked about. Because I've worked with people like that, with negative energy. I don't like it.
You don't want to be around.
Because when you're around negative energy, even in a workplace, all it does is bring you down.
Yes.
Even though you're trying to do your job, I'll give a good example. I come to work, and I'm going to, I go to work. I got people that I work around. I have a specific person every day comes in mad. Every day comes in upset about something. Right. And my first thing is to me, okay, why are you upset? In my mind.
Well, there's something wrong.
No, but I'm just saying every day it'd be something that they would complain about. Every single day.
Right.
It got to the point to where now I don't say anything. Mm-hmm. I don't even try to be around that person.
Yeah, you just avoid them.
You'd rather walk around the other side.
Exactly, and I've done that. I've literally done that. There was one day, literally, that person came up and started complaining. You want to know what I actually did? I was sitting there working. I knew there was work on the other side for me. I walked up to the boss and said, "I've had enough. You'll catch me on the other side." Literally, He knew what I meant because he's dealt with it. Yeah. So he knew exactly what I meant. Right. And then finally, it came to a point to where I kept hearing the negative energy so much. I'm just like, if you're that miserable in life, from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, just off yourself. No use wasting oxygen that people who are happy or have good energy want to use. No use. If you're going to be that negative in life, that every day that you wake
don't
up.
want to literally tell them to do that.
Yes, I do. Because if you're that miserable in life, Ben, if you're that miserable that every day you wake up is not worth living, then it's not worth living. Okay? Seriously. I wake up on the bad side of bed.
There's always hope for people. You can, well, I know after a while, if you try to get them to your level,
right,
it doesn't work for like years, then I guess you.
But what I'm saying is, you can't be miserable every single day.
Life is not that bad.
Yes, if you're that miserable every single stinking day, then you don't need to be here. You're taking up oxygen that somebody who says, "Hey, I got positive energy," could use.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just saying. I'm not. Look, we all wake up on the bad side of bed. We all do.
Yeah.
I woke up in a grumpy mood. I woke up not feeling well. I woke up.
We all have,
but I don't come with that energy every day, and I don't take it to work. I don't try to. I at least try not to bring it around the family. I mean, I know sometimes that happens, but we rather do it at home than bring it at work.
Right.
When I walk in the door at work, what I do from 7 to 3, the minute I walk out that door, I could care less what happens in that 8 hours because it doesn't affect me in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's gone.
It's a job, people.
Yep.
It's a job. If you are that miserable with what you do, find a different line of work.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's why I suggest to anybody find a different line. You know, my mom always said, God rest her soul. My mom always said, if you're not happy in a job, then don't do it.
Yeah.
You should be happy in whatever you do. You know.
Right.
And I got that because none of us, I mean, we all get jobs that we made when we first go out in the workforce. We say, I don't know if I like this job.
Yeah.
We all do it.
Yeah.
Once you get into it, and then sometimes you realize the job isn't as bad as you thought it may have been.
Yeah.
You know, when I first started working with you, Ben, I remember getting in there, and like I said, you trained me. You know that. You trained me. Getting in there, and at first I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this. I really didn't. But the more I got into it and more routine it got, the more I realized, hold up, this job, man, I got so used to it, became easy.
Yeah.
So I wanted to come to work. I didn't mind because I'm looking at, man, I knock this stuff out. I keep my mind occupied. The day goes by. I'm done.
The best thing is if a job does that and your day goes by quick, then that's all you can ask.
And that's what I do now with what I do at work at night. Night goes by pretty quick if you got a good job.
Yeah.
With what I do at night, I come in, by the time I know it, it's time to go home.
Right.
When lunch break comes, I realize, hold up, I ain't got but a couple hours left.
It's almost
and lunch comes by actually quicker than you think if you're busy. And if you like what you're doing. I actually like what I do. Yeah. So,
all right. So,
you see, that's good information for you guys.
Information for you viewers to take into Monday. All right, power rankings for the week, NFL. Okay. Here's my top 10. Colts at number 1. What do you guys think of that? Colts at number 1 right now. Are they Danny Dimes?
I don't. Yeah. I can
see Colts being at number 1 right now. That's why I put Colts at 1, Chiefs at 2. They're making a trend.
I'm not putting the Chiefs at 2.
The Chiefs. I don't like the Chiefs people. These guys don't like the Chiefs, but I'm thinking they're moving up to 2 here soon.
No, I'm going to tell you why I don't trust the Chiefs in this one, in this scenario, that you're talking.
All right.
I'm not saying they're not in the top 10, but they're not number 2. Okay, that's just my opinion.
I think they're 2 right now.
I can understand where you got the Colts.
Again. They're getting the running game going.
I understand, but I can understand where you got the Colts.
Yeah, Colts are 1 now, I think.
But you're looking at all these teams, and I understand because you got them with 1 loss. That's the reason why.
Yeah.
But if you're really looking at teams that are flourishing, you got to go to the NFC.
Okay. NFC has the best power.
Exactly. So if I'm going to put a number 1, I'm sorry. If I'm going to put a number 1 and number 2 and number 3,
it's going to be NFC. Probably.
It's going to be 3 out of the NFC before I go to the Colts.
But you guys are going to be.
I don't know if you can go Colts.
I'm going to tell you, I can look at this right now.
Taylor is having an MVP season.
The Lions and the Buccaneers, to me, are right now better than the Colts because of their defense.
I'm thinking it would be Colts, then it could go Lions, Packers, Bucks.
Okay, that's about what I got in the top 5 too.
You think the Packers are better than that?
I got Packers at number
I
3,
think
guys.
the Packers are better than what
I think
they are. And you can't take it away from them, but the Eagles are still good.
They're still good, but another team.
If people, I know we've talked about Jalen Hurts,
right.
but I think last game he showed that.
Oh, he showed his ass.
He can still do it if he needs
showed his
to.
ass.
So don't sleep on the Eagles.
No, he
Mark,
showed himself.
it pains me to say it.
AJ Brown is hurt again.
Huh?
AJ Brown's hamstring is out again.
Yeah, but
It
still,
doesn't,
Jalen
it doesn't
Hurts-
affect them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still.
I mean,
Saquon Barkley had a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They played. The Eagles balled out this past week.
they did.
I don't think they hit them what they were last year,
No.
Yeah.
but they were better than any
But-
team. They were better than what they've been playing.
I got 3 Packers, 4 Lions. What do you guys think of
Well, let me ask you a question then,
All right.
because we've been dogging Seattle, but
Seattle?
they've actually been playing pretty damn good football.
I do have Seattle in the top 10 this week, guys.
I was wondering because they're
I got-
playing damn good
I
football.
got Tampa at 5. Buccaneers top 5. They have
Yeah.
to be. Broncos moved up to 6.
I can
Bo Nix.
go
I'm
with
telling
that.
you, Bo Nix, guys.
Hey, and I
Bo
even,
Nix.
as much as I hate to say it, guys, in
Bo
your
Nix
top
moving
10, I hope you had the Patriots.
Patriots at 7 out of 10 right now.
I'm not going to
Drake
dispute
May
it as
is
much
tearing
as
it up.
I,
Gosh, I'm telling you, Drake May is going to have a
as
great
much as I hate to say, we might get pie.
We're gonna get. We're gonna get
Sorry.
pied. We're gonna get pied.
Okay, I got
But-
Bills.
It's
Yeah.
worth it.
I mean, my thing is I'll look at it this way: if they do good this year, they're gonna have to do it back-to-back years because
Yeah. Yeah.
look at the Commanders. Everybody had them as preseason top. Top.
Yeah.
We're not good. The
Too many injuries.
Commanders are not
Too
good.
many injuries.
Yeah, injuries. That hurts.
all.
us.
Defensively, we can't stop anybody.
Oh, you're like Dallas. You leak like a sieve.
Dude, we're probably,
That's why y'all lost last week.
we're not like that. We're worse than Dallas. We get 0 pass rush.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dallas has the worst.
you just heard it here first. I've never thought that I would hear this. That BJ said that Washington's
He's
defense
being realistic.
is worse
But-
than Dallas.
I mean, as a fan, I don't want
Wanna
to
see
think
that.
it, but dude, we're not good. I mean, we're not.
Well,
good.
I mean, I think the season has surprised all of us because like I said, we picked on Seattle.
Yeah.
They're playing good football.
Yeah.
We talked up the Rams, and they're actually behind Seattle.
Look,
Yeah, but the Rams are.
Oh
good.
yeah, they're still
The
good. But I'm
Rams
just
are
saying,
I have Bills at 8, Rams at 9, Seahawks come in at 10.
yeah.
I
So
mean-
I mean, I'm
And I
surprised.
have Eagles tied with Seahawks.
Either one
probably.
of them 2 teams at 9 and 10 you got,
Yeah.
could make a push in the playoffs
Yeah.
in the
Think about it.
NFC.
Like,
And then let's look at the
You know what I
NFC North with the
All right.
Packers, Lions, Bears, and Vikings. That's still a toss-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Vikings aren't playing bad.
No.
You know, they're playing good football.
boy, they look hard.
Did they get McCarthy back
I think he comes back this week
Next week.
or next week.
So they got one more week with Wentz.
And
Yeah.
Wentz
Wentz-
cost them this past week.
Yeah, I mean,
He cost them.
Wentz has been playing good football as a back. You're
But he's a backup.
You're
Exactly.
Backup.
He's a backup for a reason. I mean, your backup quarterbacks
Yeah.
very rarely are they going to come in and go 4-0 for you
Yeah.
or 3-1.
There's only a few. Frank Wright did it.
Yeah, if they can maintain
yeah.
and go
Peterson did it.
500, that's a
Yeah.
that's a win.
That's quality quarterbacks.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing. That's why I like Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
When he comes in for Lamar Jackson, you really don't miss a beat.
Yeah.
You know, he comes
Yeah.
in and he plays. Tyrod Taylor is, to me, one of the most
Okay,
underrated
he has-
backups.
And of course he's hurt.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
is, to
So
me,
I
he's
ha-
one of the most underrated quarterbacks.
We have notable injuries. We have a couple quarterbacks that Andy Dalton is starting this week for the Panthers. What do you think of this? The Red Rifle is
The
back.
Red Rifle.
It's coming back against the Bills. What do you think he's going to happen?
Well, they're going to lose to the Bills, but
Okay.
I think the Red Rockets still got an arm.
He still has a little bit left. in the
Why is Shadur Sanders showing up on the injury report?
He's on the
now?
injury report. I saw that.
They activated. I saw.
How do you get hurt from practice?
Why?
Taking snaps.
Why
He
is
didn't do
this?
anything.
How you
Why
get
is
hurt
this
taking a
kid
snap?
not getting a shot?
Why are they holding
Why is
back?
he not getting a
Why
shot?
are they holding back?
Why?
Here we go, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
No, it's just no.
All right.
I want to know what you're. I thought he was going to get start last week the way
I
they
did
were
too.
talking
I
because
thought.
Dylan Gabriel.
What week are we in?
But now they bring up a kid off the practice squad and mark him as number 2.
Right.
Understand something, and this is what I want people to get about Shedeur Sanders. You brought it up earlier, and not even knowing. Is Colorado tired of Deion Sanders?
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
sure they are. That's
I think the NFL is tired of Deion Sanders and Shedeur Sanders and their antics.
Right.
Okay? Because it's been a shit show since he got there. It has been.
I mean,
is it the NFL behind this?
I have a feeling.
Or is Cleveland ownership behind
I
it?
believe
Cleveland ownership.
No, because this is the reason why I don't think it's Cleveland's ownership, because
It's all that stuff.
Cleveland's, if you think about it, there's a power play going because Stefanski he never wanted Shedeur.
Well,
That's reported.
20 some other teams didn't want him either.
No, but Stefanski he doesn't even want to put it, he'd rather keep him on practice squad. It's the owner that's moving him up. It's the owner that's moving up. There must be a legitimate injury for him to be out.
What would it be? What would the injury be?
Well, he probably got turf toe. He probably took a snap wrong and hurt his finger.
It says back tightness.
Oh, so he was hunched over too much over the center.
Every morning.
They brought Bailey Zappi up from.
All 3 of us have back problems throughout the week.
But yeah, he probably leaned over too far underneath the center, and when he raised up, when he finally got the ball in his hands, and probably tapped it a couple times. He tapped it once too hard.
I'm losing faith in Shedeur.
Gave him a back strain. To be quite honest, what happened to his back? All that gold jewelry he's wearing on the sideline probably wore his back down. Instead of paying attention to the game,
he's wearing a clock,
standing over there looking like Flavor Flav on the sideline, and hooping it up, twerking it up for all the fans over there, instead of paying attention to the game. That's probably what happened.
We brought up the Vikings. They look horrible on Thursday night. Is Jefferson going to get dealt next year? I think he's going to get dealt to another team.
No, because what's going to happen? McCarthy's going to be their quarterback.
He's coming up to a contract.
McCarthy's their quarterback.
You cannot let Jay Jettas walk.
All right, so you don't think?
And you're not because McCarthy's still on his rookie contract. Okay.
Well, Jefferson, if you think of a meme, you would think like an old rundown house in a Lamborghini parked next to it. That is Jefferson now with the Vikings. That's what it looks like.
The Vikings need to remember.
He's
another
a
receiver they had back in the day that wore number 84.
Justin Jefferson is a Lamborghini.
That they let walk. Why?
And when who probably, if he would have had a better quarterback in Minnesota, would have shattered Jerry Rice's record.
Yeah. No, Jefferson has.
No,
he's on pace like 8,000.
Right, but Randy Moss.
Yeah,
remember
Randy Moss. Yeah.
He was there in Minnesota.
Right, but he got dealt after.
And the last time they let a great receiver go, they haven't been the same. They got a great receiver right now. They're not going to let Jefferson ain't going nowhere unless he demands to go.
I wanted to bring that up.
Unless he wants to go.
Unless he wants to.
He ain't going. They're not Minnesota, because a lot of people don't realize Minnesota is not going to let a receiver go when they got a rookie still under his contract, quarterback under his contract.
Point there. I just felt that
if Jefferson is coming up for a renewed contract, he's going to get his money because we can still afford to keep J.J. McCarthy until next year.
But that's a good thing. Jefferson ain't letting all the hype and the money get to him.
No, and that's something that some receivers are starting to do now.
Yes.
And while we're talking about football and receivers, there's one that I wanted to bring up. And I had to ask this question before we go into these other subjects. To you, who is the most underrated receiver that played in the NFL?
Played
this season?
That played. Any season.
Any season in history.
Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you, there's one that y'all haven't even thought about.
Dude, Henry Ellard was underrated.
Yeah,
he was underrated. But there's one who even today.
What about Carter at the Vikings, Eagles wide receiver?
No, Chris Carter. He's not underrated.
He's not underrated. He's always been ranked. Yeah. But there's one that's been ranked, but he's never been talked about. Always been underrated because he's basically quiet.
Oh, it's Art Monk.
No,
Yeah, Art Monk for sure is underrated.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh,
Dude, Fitz was
Fitz, yes.
Fitz.
Fitzgerald.
Now that y'all thinking about it,
Right.
think about it.
Cardinals.
He never got
How
enough
many
credit.
teams did he play for his
One.
entire career? See,
One.
Exactly.
That's why I wanted
And
to bring him. He was underrated.
I mean, he had Kurt Warner at times.
Yeah, and
But
Von Bowling with him at one point.
At times they had doo-doo at quarterback in Arizona.
Yeah.
You know,
And what did he do?
and he was still steady.
I just wanted to bring it up
He's kind of
because
like, he reminds me of a Henry.
Right.
Henry
That's what I'm
Ellis,
saying.
He does.
I thought about this the other day when I was sitting there. I happened to see Larry Fitzgerald. He was talking on something. He was doing a commercial or something.
Okay.
And I thought about, I said, you know what? Nobody's really thought about him, and he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
Is Henry Ellard in the Hall of Fame?
He's gotta be a-
Because at one point he was 6th all time in receptions.
I will give one thing to one little tidbit here. Cooper Flagg on the NBA, Dallas Mavericks, is the youngest player in NBA history to drop a double-double in their debut.
Damn, he's 64 years old.
All right, he's 64. So
He's got Henry Ellard up here. And, dang, I didn't realize Henry Ellard's 64. Yeah.
I mean, he had 700 catches in his career.
Yeah.
wow,
Henry Ellard is not in the Hall of Fame. His career stats include being 3rd all-time in receiving yards at the time of his retirement in 1998.
why isn't he in there?
Why is he not in the Hall of Fame?
See, that's what gets me.
I don't
That's what
get
gets
it.
me. You're sitting here reading off something about a guy who is underrated, and we talked about Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Larry Fitzgerald's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Henry Ellard's a Hall of Famer, but he hasn't been in there yet. But yet his stats prove it.
Okay.
When he retired, he was 3rd all time.
Think about it. Another one, Steve Largent, Anquan Bolden.
Well, that's what I say. Anquan Bolden played with Larry
Same
Fitzgerald
with
at the time.
Fitzgerald at the time.
Yeah, and then when he went to Baltimore,
I
he
think
was
Steve
still
Largent was underrated, even for his
Yes.
accolades.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
So there's a lot of
yeah.
receivers out
I mean,
there that
there's
aren't getting credit that need to be.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes I don't agree with the Hall of Fame as well, because you got reporters, not players.
Yeah.
Look, I never played it. I mean, if I played in the NFL, I should have a say.
Sterling
Oh, yeah.
Sharp got in because what could have been.
What could have happened?
What could have been. That's why he got in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Why?
Why isn't Henry Ellard?
Why is Henry Ellard not in the
Thank
Hall
you.
of Fame?
And I'm not saying Sterling Sharp shouldn't have been. That
Yeah.
neck injury,
Yeah.
he would have been a Hall of
Yeah.
Fame
Yeah,
regardless.
I definitely.
It's because of what he was on pace to do.
Exactly. So if you're going by that, Henry Ellard should already be in there.
Sterling
Okay.
Sharp had Brett Favre thrown to him.
Yeah.
Henry Ellard had Steve Grogan in New
Yeah.
England.
that?
You know,
Who is that?
who did he have? Who did he have in
Grogan wasn't bad when he played.
Chris
Jack.
Everett? Chris
Yeah.
Everett in
Yeah.
Los
Was a Ram.
Angeles. And Christ, when he was
I
with
think
the
at one point he
Redskins,
even
who
had
did he
Rippon.
have? Mark Rippon, probably Gus
Trent
Farad,
Green.
Trent Green. You know, so he did it with some
Yeah.
quarterbacks that were dookie.
Ladies and gentlemen, hit us up with your talk, what you would like, what you're hit us up with what you're thinking, everything
You
else.
got to think about players like Torrey Holt and Keenan, what's his name, McCardle from the Jaguars.
Yeah,
People
see?
like that. They're in that same category.
Yeah.
So,
Last week's records before we
All right, let's
get
go.
ready to go off Facebook.
All right.
It got back to normal
okay.
this week.
No, it didn't, because
Yeah,
I
it
still
did.
failed.
So how did I do?
Ben pulled his normal Ben routine. He come in at 3-5 this week. That puts him at one game over 500. His season record is
Yeah.
20-19.
I did get the
Ben, Rick, you're back 5. You went 5-3.
Yeah.
But you're still one game under.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
You're 19-20.
Hmm.
And the kid is just starting to pull away. I went 5-3. I'm 25-17 on the year so far. So
Let's see. Are we going to highlight any games we think?
Yep, I'm going to highlight some right now.
As of now, BJ's in the lead.
I'm probably just going to continue to pull away.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, look.
probably what it's gonna be.
So we're going to highlight some of the games before we go to YouTube and get to the deeper conversations. Our first game, I'm going to talk because we seem to miss it a lot.
Okay.
Thursday night game would
Right.
be the Ravens at the Dolphins.
What?
Thursday night.
Oh, Ravens are.
Ravens win handily.
I'm taking the Ravens as well.
I think they're going to make a pushback from the win columns.
I just think it's because the Dolphins just suck. I
think the Ravens will make a push for the playoffs. Sorry, guys. I think they're going to just make a push.
They got to get past Cincinnati and everybody
I
else
know,
first.
but maybe they'll come back to the old Ravens again.
Okay, so you're taking
Ravens.
all of us are taking the Ravens, I believe.
Yes.
All of us taking the Ravens. Commanders at Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Kansas City. I got to go with Kansas City. No.
All of us are on board with Kansas City. That's the Monday night game. Tonight's game, Sunday Night Football, Packers and the Steelers.
I'm going Steelers in an upset. That's at Pittsburgh, right?
Yes, at Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh will win. Aaron Rodgers will have his redemption game.
It's not a redemption game for Aaron
I know,
Rodgers.
but it sounds. They're going to hype it up as one.
That's what they're hyping it up, but he's so calm. But I just don't think they have the defense to go with it. I got to go with Green Bay.
I'm going with the Packers as
Okay.
well.
I'm the lone wolf on this one. I'm going Steelers.
So as we're moving forward,
All right.
we got to go with. I'm not going with the Colts Titans because that's kind of going to be a blowout. Cowboys Broncos.
I'm going Broncos.
I know you would.
Broncos have it's at Mile High, the altitude. I'm going with
I'm
Broncos.
also going Broncos.
Go next. Sorry, Rick.
It's all good, man.
You
It's
going
all
Cowboys?
good.
You going to go Cowboys?
Yes, I am going with the Cowboys.
Okay.
I got
All right. Well, we got
not because they won last week, but because I got a feeling Broncos are due for a loss because of the close games they've been having. I'm not even going Buccaneers Saints because we know that.
Yeah.
Not even going today's Dolphins Falcons because we kind of know the
Right.
outcome of that. But I do want to go with the Browns Patriots.
Patriots will win.
I'm going with the Browns on this.
What? Oh. Okay.
I hate to do it, but
I'm going
It's at
with
New England.
I
change
might
that. I
have-
gotta go with New England, man, because Browns ain't got a quarterback.
They don't have no quarterback.
I'm going to go with Mayhem, I guess. Is that dude?
Thank you. We
All
all
of
picked-
us
this is
on
the
the
first
all of us on the Patriots, ladies
First
and gentlemen.
time.
No,
All
I
year.
think we all picked the
Yeah,
Pats last week.
Yeah.
Okay, we did.
Yeah, we all picked the Pats last
Yeah,
week.
we did. So don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Giants Eagles.
I'm going with Eagles in this one.
I'm going with the Giants.
Giants won the last time. They're not going to sweep the Eagles. Eagles will win.
Let me ask you a question. And I'm not. This is just. It's a toss-up game.
Philly.
Yeah.
I know y'all going Philly. I got to go to Giants because I like what Jackson Dart he is developing into a quarterback.
Yes, he is.
God, I want to pick the Giants so
But you know
bad.
the Eagles they're not gonna lose twice.
Eagles defense is
They're-
really not that
The
good.
Eagles are not gonna
They're
lose.
good.
They're not gonna
They're
lose
good,
twice.
but their defense is not that
it
great.
feels like to
It's
me
their offense
it
is
just
pushing the
feels
machine.
like the Eagles are-
Scatterboo probably has 3 touchdowns rushing, but I think Philly wins 28-27.
Yeah, it's gonna be
I think it'd be a close game. I think it'll be
Yeah.
close. I'm just
Yeah.
taking the Giants over with a field goal to win it at the end, whether it's 1 or 2
Okay.
points.
All right, I'm going
You know.
Philly at Lincoln. All right.
Well,
Listen,
we already covered. We got the Ravens as the Thursday night game, so
Yeah.
we're not going to pick them
I mean,
twice.
is there any other notable games on there? 49ers, Texans.
I mean, if you want a bad game to pick, 49ers Texans,
let's go to a bad game like
the
49ers.
Jets Bengals. That's about as bad as you can get.
Let's see. Let's put that on the docket this week.
Which one?
Jets Bengals. I'm going Bungles.
I'm going Bengals also with Flacco. There's no one.
Oh, everybody's going
I think-
Cincinnati.
I think
Justin Fields can't even. Look,
Justin Fields is Tyrod Taylor might start.
No,
Tyrod Taylor's out.
he's
he's
out.
out.
Oh,
He was going to start if he was
That's what I
active.
thought.
If he was
Tyrod's
healthy.
out.
okay,
Justin Fields is back to being a starter.
right.
Shit.
I
I
seen
can't
that
even
on the
read my
report.
own handwriting.
Lamar's out.
Lamar's out, and your boy Diggs for Dallas in the secondary.
Yeah,
he's
he's
out.
out.
So
Yeah.
that's why I think Denver.
I think that's actually a blessing. They play better without him.
So
I think
So,
Denver.
they play better without him.
Panthers and Bills. Do you think the Panthers have a shot?
No.
No.
I think
Bills
they
get
have a
back on
good shot
track.
at winning that game.
Bills get back on track.
Well,
So
I
we
think-
need
think
one
the
more
Panthers-
game to keep it 8 here. We
I
need
think
One
was-
more game.
I think Andy Dalton will rejuvenate the Panthers to a win.
Okay, since we got
Wow.
one more game,
Yeah,
The Panthers are they. What they got 3 wins?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Rico Dowdle and Chuba.
Look, we got one more game to pick.
Okay.
I'm gonna make it the easy one.
All right.
Colts Titans.
Colts.
Everybody's taking. I know I'm
I
taking.
got to
Colts.
take Colts. I have to.
Now watch. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see the first
I
time
watched the Titans
that
somehow.
a number one team gets beat by a bad team today because
Watch
all
it
three of us
We picked
took the Colts. All three of us took the Colts. Hey, for YouTube, all you hop on YouTube and follow us on YouTube, please. We're going to YouTube right now. We're going to shut it down on Facebook because now we're getting ready to talk about, for one, we're going to talk about the NBA basketball scandal that's just been reported.
Look at that crap that I wrote.
Wow.
I have a Stephen A. Smith rant for the
And then we're going to talk about
a Stephen King novel.
Then we're going to talk about Halloween, ladies and gentlemen.
Halloween is here.
And this
All
is
Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve, All
What is the
Saints
meaning
Day.
behind it? All
So,
right.
hey, tune in.
Thank
Join
you,
us on Facebook.
world.
I mean, join us on, why did I say Facebook? Join us on YouTube right now. We'll catch y'all later next week again. Danny Ainge was a three-sport All-American in high school. Yes, indeed, Darren, he is. He was. And now look at what he's doing now. Hey, all you guys on Facebook, catch you over on YouTube.
Okay.
Get the big orange belly out of the way, YouTube, man. Oh, my ass hurts. Oh, we gotta get more comfortable chairs. My butt hurts.
We need to get
I'm
some
gonna
of those
bring some-
office chairs.
Well, once we get,
With wheels
once
on
we
them,
switch
everything.
this room around.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here
Okay.
on YouTube and we're live. And we just want to say, run down a list of our sponsors as we're on YouTube here. A list of our sponsors. We're sponsored by the Kicker.
Yep.
And with over 6,000 RPMs of oscillation, the Kicker's innovative design targets muscle fibers in two directions simultaneously, maximizing efficiency for a superior result. This dual action approach not only saves time, but also penetrates deeper, breaks up tension faster, and promotes better recovery, helping you to achieve noticeable improvements in less time. That is the Kicker. Also sponsored by D Block Catering and Fish Fries, serving up seafood on various blocks in your location. D Block, the block stops here. Also, Whitetail Properties, real estate with Chad Pangle. And if you're looking for some real estate and some property that you might want to own or even just, want to buy or rent, who knows? But talk to Whitetail Properties Real Estate with Chad Pangle, 540-975-3487, 540-975-3487, or 217-285-9000. That's 217-285-9000. And our last one is Gomez Transportation Service. Junk removal, cargo and freight deliveries, commercial and residential moving, motorcycle and boat deliveries, and more. Get your moving and things done. Call Gomez Transportation. You can call for a free quote, 540-305-6942. That is 540-305-6942. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started today.
Oh my God.
He just found something.
Oh my God.
Just saying. I know.
Did you see 66 yesterday?
I heard
Highway
something,
66,
but I'm not sure what happened.
Interstate 66.
What time of year is it, man?
Fall season.
All right.
Leaf
The
season.
fall
What
leaf.
what do people get off at Linden and Front Row for on 66?
Skyline Drive.
And what is closed right now?
Skyline Drive.
No, the government.
Shut
So
down.
it's free.
It's free.
Dude, look at this guy driving on 60. Look at the cars parked on the shoulder, waiting to get off on the off ramp to go into.
Because it's free.
Oh my God!
Can you imagine? Look at how
Look
long-
at that!
Oh my God.
Holy
That's
crap.
a mile before the exit. It's
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, what we see was a picture of
we had this conversation with your cameraman and his
Yeah.
young lady at your wedding.
Right. I
We're like,
remember
dude, wait till
till next
wait
week.
till next
that.
week.
Look what happened.
and I'm gonna say,
Imagine it was a mile and a half long of traffic.
and once again, and once again, I gotta say this. And congratulations again. I
Yeah.
enjoyed your wedding, Ben.
Thank you.
We enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I got some good pictures myself. I'll send to you.
All right.
But I just want to say
Think that's
congratulations to you on that.
Thank you. Yep.
Congrats, Heidi.
Yeah, Heidi, he's all yours now.
Yep.
Take care of him. We're tired of it.
Yeah, they deal with
He's our
2
boy. We
hours a
love him.
week, so okay.
Yeah, so, but
Yeah.
we have some things that we're going to talk about today.
I want to bring up one thing.
Go ahead.
A1 sauce.
I
You guys
love it.
like A1 sauce.
I'd rather have Heinz 57, but
On pork chops.
Okay,
yes.
when
Heinz
was
57
okay?
on
Bring up
pork
on
chops.
the Teletron when A1 sauce was invented. Exactly.
when A1 steak sauce was invented.
Okay.
My thing is, if you cook steak right, you don't need any sauce.
I agree with that.
I do not
I
put
do.
A1 on
I
steak
put
at all.
I don't put A1 on steak. I put it in tuna fish. All right. When was A1 invented? Like the year. Okay.
And then in the 1820s, A1
Okay.
steak
Now
sauce.
it says on the bottle 1862. So it says in the middle of Civil War, someone was like, you know what? This country needs a delicious steak sauce. So what? During the Civil War, that's right. I mean, really, 18. No, this is even.
It was invented. A1 steak sauce was invented in the 1820s by
look at
William
that shit.
Henderson Brand, who was a personal chef for King George IV. The sauce was created during his tenure from 1824 to 1831 and was initially designed to complement prime cuts of beef.
But back then, they think about the quality.
It was Brand's international sauce.
You had to cover it up, whatever you was eating. Whether it was lamb, goats, whatever, you know.
It was supposed to be, well, it tells you what the ingredients are too.
Yeah, look at all the ingredients.
So A1 steak sauce was
Okay.
invented in 1820.
Okay. All right, bring up something. I need to bring up one more thing before we get quickly. Butt breathing. Bring that up on the television.
I'm not bringing up butt breathing.
It is bringing up butt breathing. We'll see what I'm talking. It's becoming a medical diagnosis for patients right now.
What is this thing with butts?
Butt breathing. I mean, this is.
Oh my gosh.
It's not a fetish, guys, but it's a butt breathing. Breathing. Yes. Here we go. Look at this column. This is butt breathing. Revolutionary lung health technique explained. This is an actual technique that helps patients.
External.
Butt breathing. Look at this.
Or internal
Ventilation.
ventilation.
Yeah, delivering oxygen rectally through the rectum, showing promise in medical research for treating respiratory failure through the rectum itself. Okay, what do you guys think of this? It's trials have been run, but breathing represents a fascinating intersection of animal. It does with animals too. Breathing through your butt. Closer it is an option with after new studies.
I breathe out of my butt.
Every time I fart, I breathe out of my butt.
I breathe out of my butt.
Let's say someone has something wrong respiratory and they say, well, we got to go in anally and do this. You know, you can save this guy.
Look, the only anal probe that I ever had, or I've ever had, was a colonoscopy or whatever they call it. That's the only one I ever want to do, and I don't really want to do that often.
Oh,
if you have a lung condition, that can help.
Everybody clear. We have to intubate through the rectum. So, hey, let me roll you over and put more weight on your chest so you're trying to breathe. Or they'll just put us in stirrups.
Well, they just take a, it's like that. Like, remember
Let's bag him. We got to bag him.
Right.
Oh.
What about the old fire starters where you have that big thing and you blow the thing like this? Like start your fire with?
Bellows.
The bellows, right?
That's what they're called, bellows.
But butt breathing, look it up, people. It is an actual medical for lung condition.
Is that breathing through your butt good enough?
That's like Indians.
Okay, we'll get to the serious.
Smoke signals with the farts.
There's a flapper in there that keeps it from coming in.
Smoke signals.
I've lost it with this crew, but we'll get back to the serious thing.
Dude, where do you find this shit?
I just
you live remotely in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Yeah.
BFE.
I got a lot of time.
I mean,
late at night I wake up and I just have an idea and I write it down.
Oh, I believe it because there's been times when you're supposed to be sleeping and I'm at work and I still hear a text from you.
Does he get up put on his. Does he have the pajamas with the hatch, the back door hatch?
I do
on?
have one. It's
So-
made by Jake.
I'm not gonna say that because I got
So
pajamas.
I can see it now. It's like 1:30 in the morning. Ben rolls out of bed in his
I got
little
pajamas
pajamas like that.
You want me to wear
And
it
he
on the
gets
air?
his-
I got some.
I got some too.
Yeah,
He gets his lantern. And he walks out to his.
Braise the elements.
Yes, he goes out to his crapper outside because he's like, I don't want to flush the toilet and wake Heidi up. So he grabs his extension cord and his little electric heater, and he goes out in his shed. He shuts the door and he turns the light on his phone.
Yeah, at least we have phones now.
He's like this. Like, let me turn my flashlight on so I can see. And he just sits out there thinking,
Butt breathing.
butt breathe.
Exactly what
I'm in
came to
here
my
trying
mind.
to squeeze one.
And
real
it
quick.
actually is an actual thing.
And I got, dude, when it fell out,
Yeah.
I got a rush of cold air that went up my butt. Butt breathing.
There's actual images of butt
Oh.
breathing. Click on that
Oh.
link right now. Actual images. Click on that with the guys.
Can we get back on track
Look at
instead
the
of
butt
talking
breathing.
about butt breathing?
Dude, one.
Imagine a world where breathing isn't just through your lungs,
It's through your
but,
rectum.
well, let's just say it's an unconventional route. Scientists are diving deep into a fascinating and, frankly, eyebrow-raising area of medical research, butt breathing. Yes, you read that right.
Butt breathing.
This innovative technique, known as enteral ventilation, is making waves as it advances through human clinical trials. But how does it work?
How does it
And
work?
why are researchers exploring this unusual approach? Let's dive in.
How long is this?
This
video?
method
Oh, we're not
involves
watching the
delivering
whole thing.
oxygen directly
It
into the
shows you
rectum.
with the insertion and
The
everything.
goal?
It's
To
2 minutes
potentially
worth of
help
this video.
individuals struggling
Wish we
with
could get you a
severe
closer
lung
look.
problems.
Severe lung problem.
Think of it as a detour for oxygen, giving
A
the lungs a
detour.
much-needed
This is
break.
butt breathing.
Detour.
Patients with severe respiratory failure often rely on mechanical ventilation to survive, but these life-saving machines can sometimes cause further damage to the lungs.
Right.
Scientists are exploring enteral ventilation as a way to deliver oxygen through the intestine. The
Rectum.
process involves an
Rectum.
enema-like procedure where a special, superoxygenated liquid is introduced into the large intestine. This liquid, which has an exceptional ability to carry oxygen, is then absorbed into the bloodstream. And
Makes
this is the
sense.
part
It does.
most people
See?
miss. This recent study, published in the journal
It's
Med,
not like you're pumping
focused
up a
on the
tire
safety
on a
of this
bike or
method in
something. It's
humans.
not like that.
So
researchers used a liquid called perfluorodecolon.
it's an oxygen.
During the trial,
barium enema.
27 healthy
Yeah.
men, aged
People say
20
Get
and
that thing
45,
Okay,
off.
okay.
That's
received a
terrible.
dose of non-oxygenated
Oh, my
perfluorodecolon.
I thought they were going to show a
rectally
guy
over
with a bike pumping and
Here.
The results.
sticking in some guy's
Here.
rectum.
I'm going to fill this up with water and I'm going to breathe into it, and then I'm going to right up in the booty hole. It's a damn. Get you one of them warm water bags with the hose on the end of it,
Yeah, like for him.
Oh, hot water bottles.
and
like,
then
like,
just
like for hemorrhoids.
put
and
that
shit,
little
right?
thing right up your
Hot
butt.
water bags.
It's the cyst, like for the hemorrhoids, and all that, the anal fissures.
This was Ben's idea, ladies.
All right,
and
guys.
It had nothing to do
Okay,
with
I'm
us.
sorry,
We
I
didn't
just
think
brought this
about
up.
butt breathing at
Because
all.
no one knows about butt breathing. And
Nobody wants to know. I'm not going to go to the hospital and say, "Hey, doc, I'm
I
having
need
trouble
butt breathing
breathing. Can
today."
you butt breathe for me?"
Yeah.
But before we go into anything,
All right, let's go ahead. All right,
Ben,
Guy Fawkes Day.
you asked me to look up on something about Halloween.
Yes.
So I did. Now, we said Guy Fawkes Day
Mhm.
was, we explained what that was. And
They
the
burn.
thing that made it interesting
Like
is
Burning Man.
claims that Guy Fawkes Night was a Protestant replacement for older customs such as Samhain,
Right? The Gaelic festival.
which are disputed. So I dug in to Halloween.
Okay.
Now, Halloween, I'm gonna be brief. I got a whole bunch of notes, but I'm gonna be brief with it.
Synchronicity.
Halloween is All Hallows Eve.
Right.
In other words, All Hallows Eve. The evening starts before All Hallows, and All Hallows is All Saints Day. And originally, All Saints Day, which is November the 1st, was the
Right.
day when all the saints were honored. In other words, it's a time that the church has set aside to honor those people who had lived exemplary lives,
Yeah.
who had blessed others by their lives and were considered saints by the church at that time.
Right.
October 31st, though, among non-Christian Celtic people, was a different matter altogether. It was the festival of Samhain. What you may not know is the fact that it was also New Year's Eve in Celtic and Anglo-Saxon England, and at that time, it was actually the end of the old year and the beginning of the new. It took place in the autumn. As a matter of fact, it was an occasion for fire festivals.
Yes.
They lit huge bonfires on top of the hills to frighten off the evil spirits, and it was also a time when laws and land tenures were renewed.
Right.
Halloween traces its origins to the festival of Samhain, celebrated among the Celts of ancient Britain and Ireland.
Right.
There's more to this. It also has to do with All Hallows Eve, which they celebrate the dead.
Like Mexico's Day.
It is a pagan holiday.
Yeah.
It's a Celtic religion,
Right.
and it's one of the more, as it says, Samhain, and in an ancient Celtic religion,
Right.
one of the most important and sinister calendar festivals of the year. It's at Samhain, held on November the 1st, the world of the gods was believed to be made visible to humankind, and the gods played many tricks on their mortal worshippers. It was a time fraught with danger, charged with fear, and full of supernatural episodes.
Yes.
And there is a lot more to it. I just wanted to be brief,
Like
kind of
Stranger
put some
Things,
notes and
yeah.
stuff on.
Stranger Things.
But that, yeah. So it is considered a pagan holiday.
Right.
But I will say this: we don't celebrate it. But as far as costumes and that, if people want to wear costumes, that's fine. They want to go out.
Yeah.
I just don't do it because that's just my belief in
It's
it.
fun.
Yeah, I believe, I think people can have fun. I don't think there's anything
As long as
wrong
you
with
keep
dressing
it
up.
good,
It depends on how you use it.
Yeah, don't do anything.
But I will say this for all you kids and children that are going out, and I'll say this to the adults also. For one, as you're passing out candy, please be mindful
Of what you eat.
what you're taking. And my biggest suggestion, anybody hands out fruits like bananas or oranges, do not accept them, please.
Or ketchup packets and mustard packets. I've
Exactly.
had that happen. Some cheapo gave me mustard packets one year, and I hated it. So I was 8 years old, and I always remember they gave me ketchup, mustard packets, and all that shit.
Well, why did you send out a picture yesterday of a box of friggin'
Yes.
Taco Bell sauces? You said that's
Because
what you were giving out.
I was going to give it out this year, actually.
See, but you won't complain about somebody did something.
I did that, and I thought about it. I was like, that guy gave me ketchup packets.
So I just wanted to bring that up with All Hallows Eve coming up.
Have fun with it.
Yes,
It's for the kids.
If you're going to do it, have fun.
But candy is like $25 a bag now.
A lot of things that went up, Ben. What's changed?
But come on, give us some slack here.
Well, there's a reason,
Why do they
baby.
have candy at $25 a bag?
Well, once again, we're into synchronicity
I
because
know.
there's something
Yes, here
there's
we
a
go.
reason why prices go up.
Why is that?
There's a reason why prices go up. Did any of y'all know that recently the NBA
Okay.
got hit with a scandal?
Oh boy, here we go.
Yes, indeed,
Yes,
they got
they
hit
have.
with a scandal. And I had this
Oh
thing
my
brought up, and I
gosh.
don't know what
There
happened.
is like 30, 40 people connected to this.
Uh,
A lot of people's connected to this.
the NBA scandal.
Yeah.
And so,
Well,
for
we
all of
kinda
you who
do.
don't know, just this past week, Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups, and a few others in connection with gambling
Right.
and everything else, as far as the NBA, got hit.
Okay.
They got popped. Now, if anybody would understand, there's a gambling scandal that has been happening.
Right.
It started with Gilbert Arenas not too long ago. He got busted. Now, I say that because at one point in time, there is a part where Gilbert Arenas said if he got busted, that he's snitching on everybody. Now, all of a sudden, when he says that, it comes up Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier arrested in NBA.
Even
Well,
NBA wrestlers.
Rozier and Billups is two different types of
Exactly.
issues.
Yeah.
One's poker.
It goes to show you, like we've said all along, how dirty Vegas.
We're living in the 1920s again.
The mob still controls shit.
Yes.
On the NBA right now, I'm going to read this as some of the notes that I got. The NBA is currently embroiled in a significant gambling scandal involving allegations of illegal sports betting and rigged poker games.
And referees were involved.
Yeah, with notable figures like Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, who are being implicated.
Yes.
Now, there's indictments and arrests that were there for over 30 individuals. Damon Jones is another one who was listed.
Or LeBron James might be thrown in there.
That's where I'm getting at.
Yep.
Allegations against players,
You're not
poker game rigging,
gonna
and
get
the
the big
impact.
ones.
Huh?
I don't think
This is going to be no different than Diddy shit. The big names are not going to come out. Nothing is going to happen to them. The two names you see right, or the three names you see right there, are going to be the fall guys for everything.
Yeah.
They'll take all the heat. So
But
that's what it looks like.
it is saying, it does say that James did have a conversation. It said James was unaware
Yes, he did. Yeah.
that Jones, his former teammate and assistant coach with the Cleveland Cavaliers, was involved in gambling. Bullcrap. He knew. Okay. When Jones spent time around James and the Lakers during the 2022-2023 season, the source said the federal indictment alleges that before the Lakers game against Milwaukee, Jones texted a co-conspirator to get a big bet on Milwaukee tonight because James was going to be out.
Yep.
Now, James, who passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the leading scorer, will go on to miss 3 straight games because of soreness in his left ankle.
Ooh.
So, let me ask the question. Without James, Milwaukee beat the Lakers 115-106. Right. Now, people can say what they want, and I'm not
a close game. 115-106.
But I'm going to be one to call it straight out. LeBron James is in on it. He knew. He helped Damon Jones or whoever it was.
Right.
He knew. These guys know. The NFL knows.
Right.
Baseball knows. All pro sports know.
Otani's, who was that guy? His translator took the whole heat for him.
Yeah.
Otani is guilty as the rest. Everybody else that's involved. It's all going to come to it. It's all going to be tied in.
Yeah. Adam Silver's got some questions to answer. Now, he said they did an investigation on their own and found Rozier innocent.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing that I will say this, and I've learned this just from watching TV, learned enough law to understand something. When the FBI does an investigation, they got something.
Are they gonna investigate like NFL and stuff next?
Oh, it's all coming.
It's coming down.
It's all coming.
It's coming down the pipeline. Right?
And to think about it this way, I think it's good. I'm glad that it's happening.
I am too.
Because now, what we talked about earlier was sports gambling. Vegas was making a killing.
Yeah.
Because when you have an injury, The Last Boy Scout, the movie The Last Boy Scout with Damon Wayans and Bruce Willis. Damon Wayans said the key verse. Why do you think there's an injury report in football? So the bettors can cover, so the bookies can cover the spread.
Yep.
Why do you think there are these injury reports in Major League Sports? So they can cover the spread.
The house always wins.
Exactly. But the thing is, when you have an athlete, let's take LeBron. Okay, I'll take back what I said. Do I think LeBron did it? I don't know.
We don't know.
Personally.
He'll probably never get in anything.
But if I'm a player and I know, hey man, I average 20-something, say I average 20-something points a game.
Okay.
Man, I only got 14, but I hurt my ankle. Hey, and I know that you're a gambler.
Yeah.
You bet on such. Hey, dude, I ain't gonna be able to play the next. I can make a phone call before the half. Hey, I'm only gonna play the first half, and then I'm out.
There was X-ray glasses involved. It's saying, Damon Jones, Billups.
I don't know about the
there was hidden cameras and everything.
That's on the poker game.
X-ray glasses.
That's on the poker game.
Yeah.
But they are being indicted on a lot of stuff.
Yeah. It's.
Speak your piece, BJ. Speak your piece, baby.
Spiderweb is out there. Connections.
I already hate the NBA.
Right. I'm beginning to hate
it. And it goes back to that ref years ago. They got.
And he explained a lot of it. If you actually watch on YouTube, he explains a lot of what goes on, that how the mob gets their hooks into you.
Yes.
And then you can't get free.
It's self.
Because he said where they did him, Tim McDonough.
Yeah,
Ted
yeah.
Donnie, the ex-referee.
But what he said was they approached him and said, "Hey, do this for 3 months." Once he did it and thought he was free. Oh no, you got to keep going.
This is where.
See, that's how they do it.
Wow.
This is where, to me, Terry Rozier made millions, $90 million contracts for. He's not that good of a basketball player.
Right.
Okay.
No.
This is. I don't know why people who have money think that they are bulletproof.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
when is enough? Not a. How is
enough?
90 million not enough money for you to live on?
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, everybody remembers what Terrell Owens said years ago when he
Doing
was
sit-ups in
holding
the
out.
driveway.
Well, when he was holding out for $33 million.
Sit-ups in the driveway.
What was his very word? I got to eat.
I
Now I want to know what in the hell kind of steak
what
costs
kind of
$33 million.
food costs? Yeah.
I gotta eat. Us normal people live good on our salaries from our job. Why? Because we don't live above our means.
Yeah,
We don't need
overspend.
Bentleys. We don't need Hummers. We don't need a 45,000 square foot house. Yeah, I need a Hummer, but not that kind of.
Big house.
You know, you have yourself, a significant other, and maybe 3 kids.
Yeah.
What do you need in an Olympic-sized swimming pool, 3 indoor basketball courts, a 27-car garage, and 14 bathrooms for?
Thank you. You're not going to use them all?
What? Live inside your means,
Well,
people.
it's
Simplify.
So that, I'm running out of money. Well, I can reach out to this man. If I throw 4 or 5 games, and have my buddies bet big on me on the under this week, I'm going to make another $3 or $4 million off that shit. So everything, the NBA, the NFL, Major League Baseball, WNBA, golf, it's all dirty.
It's coming out.
It's all dirty.
It's all coming out.
It's all dirty. Okay. Do I hate Major League Baseball? Do I hate the NFL as much as I hate the NBA? No, I don't, because I've never been a fan of basketball. I'll watch it. I liked it in college. I like college basketball, but now with the NIL, that's dirty now too.
Yeah.
There's no youth sports is where it's at now.
Yeah.
Are we going to go up on the sideline, start next year on a Saturday, and start betting over unders on youth football?
I wouldn't doubt people are doing it now.
I'm sure.
But I mean,
somewhere in the country,
you've got a point, BJ.
When the federal government gets involved,
that means they got something.
There has to be a time where all players in these leagues, owners, coaches, everybody
be held accountable.
So you know what? If they got to wipe it all out and start again, everything's done, over.
I think it was on Jason Whitlock had asked it. He said, "What are we going to see now? Replace scab players?"
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? If that's what I have to see to make the game pure again, I will take it because I'm tired of privileged, overpaid athletes jacking up prices so I can't go see a ball game. I mean, look at what the NBA and NFL has done. You can't watch sports anymore unless you go to buy a packet with Prime or HBO or Pluto or something like that. We can't watch sports anymore without it being high priced.
It goes all the way into our federal government. You are not supposed to become millionaires
off of our backs.
Billionaires off of the people that you represent.
But that's what they've done.
You're not telling me that insider trading does not go on every minute of every day inside of Washington, D.C., in the White House, in the friggin' Congress. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
But
you're saying like inside trading, but
is.
You're looking at gambling is the same thing when these guys know that's the same as insider trading.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if a player knows I'm not going to play and he calls a friend of his, that's insider trading.
Yeah.
It is the same thing.
Yeah.
And it should be punished in the same way that they want to punish or that they try to punish people who do that. Right. It should be punished in the same way.
I mean, you got presidents, vice presidents, congressmen. When they retire, they get paid. They get protection. They don't even want them traveling public transportation. Like, they're not even supposed to drive like common roads. You know what I'm saying? They can't fly on a commercial jet. They got to get a private jet. dude, they don't
Think
need
about
the money.
presidents after, before, and
Yeah.
after.
Bill Clinton, his
1.3.
net worth when he become
I gotta
was
see it.
1.3 million.
Look at this.
He's worth $240 million
Yes.
now.
Look at
Why?
So this is the net worth
Look at these. Look at this.
of some of our government officials before they came into
After.
office and after. Bill Clinton, 1.3 million before. 241 million after.
Wow.
Yeah.
George Bush, 20 million before.
40.
40 million after. Barack Obama. This is really a
Look
kicker.
at this one.
1.3 million before. 70 million after.
In 8 years.
Donald Trump, 3 billion before.
But
He's
he
the only
lost.
one who went down.
Donald Trump went
2.3
down.
billion now.
Yeah, he's
So,
not taking any
exactly.
money. He's not
See,
getting paid to
exactly.
be the president of the
And
United
that's
States.
So what does that tell you?
And these people that are bitching, oh, well, he's tearing down part of the White House.
Yep.
Dude, Barack built a damn indoor basketball court. What difference does it make?
It doesn't. It's
Taxpayers' money's not paying for it. Who can? They can tear the whole goddamn building down and put a tent up. I don't care.
but
You know, we've all said it here before. We really don't want to know what the government does.
we don't want
We
to.
don't want to
Who
know.
really
I could
wants
care less what goes on behind that fence. I could care less.
Yeah.
As long as I'm safe in my country, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
I might bitch about the price of gas. I might bitch about the price of
Yeah,
groceries, but
bread.
you know what? I got to have it. So guess what? I'm going to pay for it and move on about my day.
You just move on.
So yeah, I used to
I
be able to
love
go in the food
BJ's.
line and
I
get,
love BJ's look
Yeah.
on life. He takes it the easy way. He just
what is it? There's no point to bitch about it. Nothing is going to change.
Nothing's going to change.
nothing's going to change. But some things can change if you
They
force
can
it. But
change.
That's why
the
your
thing
buddy
is-
comes to work miserable every damn day.
right,
You know
Yeah.
what? If I got $12 left in my pocket
You
today
got
after I
$12
get
left in
gas
pocket.
in my car for the week, guess what?
Okay.
I got
Go to
$12.
work.
Shit,
this is
whatever.
something that my wife has always shown me and told me in life. And this when me and my wife got together, I always learned one thing. Because if you were to open my wallet now, you'd see some cash. The one thing she always said, as long as you have a dime, you're not broke.
That's true.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these people in the government, these people in pro football, they act like if they don't have a dime, they don't know how to. I don't think any of these guys can survive without making the money they're making right. If you were to take half of these NFL players,
Wow.
half of these NBA players, take away their money and say, now just live for 2 weeks
Right. On this salary.
on this.
Yeah.
How many of half of them be broke within a day
Living
because
on
they've
the
been to the
fucking
strip
street.
club and already made it rain and now they don't know
Yeah.
what to do.
Yeah. I'm 49 years old. You know how many times I've been to a strip club? One time.
Really?
One
Probably
time.
more than once. But I mean,
One time. You know,
I've been there for 2 times.
it's.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I don't need money to be happy.
That's the key.
You know, I don't need.
I didn't need money to go to the
$45
strip club
million
to be happy.
Yeah, you know, I don't need to go out there and just go like this.
I don't get that though. That's what gets me.
And what do I need to? Given money, I see tits and ass anytime I want at home.
Exactly.
I don't have to pay. I mean,
Yeah.
if you think about it, we do pay for it. You know, we
Yeah.
do pay for
Well,
it.
I
you
say
know.
I gave
But-
Ben that advice at his wedding. I said, "What's hers? What yours is hers, and what's hers is
Yeah,
hers." Now
it's,
it's
it's
married.
all counteractive.
You know, so we pay, but it's not. I don't need to go home and say, "Hey, baby," you know.
Yeah.
Heck no, why do I need to do this when all I do usually when we go places is do this?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
That's all I do. Here
Like,
you go.
Ding.
And I don't even have to do it. All she has to do is say, "Babe."
You know, our biggest thing is who wants. We're both too lazy to get up and go pay the damn bill.
Thank you.
I got it last time. You get it this time.
Yeah.
You
Either
know,
that,
just
I mean, it comes to a point, ladies and gentlemen, when we're sitting here, we're talking about this gambling scandal and all this stuff.
Yeah.
It comes a time when common sense has to come into play. And Adam Silver's going to have to answer for this. Now, will he lose his job? I don't know.
no.
I would hope so. I mean, I really do wish they would crack down hard. I'm talking come down with the gavel to straighten this stuff out.
They need to straighten.
like I put in here, dude. I wrote a whole page
Yeah, go.
of
I
my
still want
thoughts
to
on
hear
this
some more
shit.
thoughts. I want to hear some
Okay.
more.
I'm gonna take a second and read this right here.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right, the NBA. This is the same shit here that's going to it. In my eyes, that's already ruined a shitty league.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I like Chauncey Billups as a player back in the day. When I would flip through, hey, I play a little bit of NBA. I like Chauncey Billups.
Good player.
What pushed him to do this?
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
the background story is he was connected to the mob that
Yeah.
they got at their hooks into.
okay. So
And they did that during his regular season while he was playing, and got their hooks into him.
and stats show most of the players, most professional athletes after they retire, they're broke.
Yeah.
Okay. What is an easy way for them to get access to money?
Exactly.
You know, so it all boils down to NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL, WNBA, Live Golf, PGA Tour Golf, NASCAR,
darts,
Indy,
everything.
everything is just as dirty as the
Yeah.
federal government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big business is just oil. Oil. Perfect example. What is Ben? What drove the cost of beef up this year?
Well, you need petroleum is tied in with it.
You know what?
It's like
What reason? What is the reasoning that there's a beef shortage in the United States where you say on average you would get what, $2 a pound on the hoof?
maybe $1.50 8 years ago.
And then now all of a sudden
Now it's like $4. You can get up to $4 a pound
on the hoof.
$3 to $4.
Yeah. What causes these shortages?
Well, there is a shortage in America of beef right now.
Yeah. And is it because the government is saying, all right, hey,
Because they're bulldozing all the farms and building metropolis townhouses and shit like it is around here.
And I will say, I agree with technology and business growth,
Yeah.
but I also noticed something too.
Notice how Trump went to Venezuela here recently. It's for beef, not oil, but beef.
Yeah, but
why are we going outside
Exactly.
of our
Venezuela,
borders?
and why are we bringing beef from Venezuela? Really?
Yeah.
Why?
And we're probably paying them top dollar.
Yes.
Unless it's Wagyu.
Well, yeah, I mean, but Venezuela, we should not have to go.
No,
to
I
South
agree
America
with you.
to
I
get
agree with
beef.
you. Well, you gotta look at what's going on in all of the whole with the whole situation.
Right.
You know, just like BJ said, from the top down is dirty. It's filtered into our work areas. It's filtered into our sports. It's filtered into everything. And if you notice, when they were allowing Chinese to buy up farmlands,
Yes.
and near military bases, come on.
Like big names like the buying Smithfield is bought out.
Yeah.
Pork industry.
Yeah.
And then you look into Budweiser, they were bought out years ago by the Dutch company, I believe, Denmark or something. Yeah, I mean it's all going away.
So when I look at that, and then you talk about, because you're a farmer,
Yes.
you have your
Yes.
farm, and you've kind of enlightened
You
us
can
on some
see
of the
the
things that
difference,
go
yes.
on. And when you're looking at that, you're looking at what drives prices up, not only just oil, what drives prices up.
Corn.
All of our produce drive prices up. But in synchronicity with that, what we were talking about, the gambling, the money, all that drives prices up, because now people are going into debt. And when people go into debt, drives the economy down. When the economy goes down, prices go up. For some reason, I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
But for some reason, when the economy goes down, prices always go up.
Yeah.
Well, no offense, if you're losing money, you're a business owner, you got to find a way to make it. The only way you can make more money is to charge more.
Yeah.
You have to.
You have to.
And that's what we're seeing today.
And
so
that's why if you take a family of, say, a husband, a wife, and 3 kids to McDonald's now, it's just $60.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
McDonald's was not created, or at that time it was
Fast
affordable.
food.
It was affordable.
Fast food.
You could go out. Yeah, going out is like back in the day. It was like a once a month. It was a treat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, every Friday or Saturday night. Yeah.
But it's become such a part of American culture now.
every day.
every day. It does. There's days where I go to work in the mornings, I come home at 3. That line at McDonald's in Strasburg is backed up to
Yes.
around 11.
Yes,
People.
exactly.
You know how long it takes to throw an egg on a frying pan while you're throwing your lunch
It doesn't
together in the
take
morning?
long.
Flip it, you're done. Put it on a piece of bread and walk out the
Yeah.
door.
But also, can I say this?
Yeah.
People, there's a Burger King across the street and Arby's right up the road. You ain't got to block the highway.
Oh,
You ain't gotta
Arby's.
block the-
Arby's.
You ain't got to block the highway.
Arby's. All right. We all know the secret menus at some of these restaurants, right?
Right.
Yes.
Meat Mountain, right?
I walked in the other day. Me and the wife, we said we're going to go to Arby's. We didn't
Right.
feel like cooking. I walked in and I asked the wife put her order in, and the cashier looked at me and said, "Sir, what can I get you?" I said, "I've seen this." I said, "The hidden menu items.
Doesn't exist.
Do they really exist?" And she's like, "Well, what are you looking for?" I said, "The Meat Mountain."
Yeah, I brought that up before. I remember that.
And she said, "Yes, sir, we have that." She says it's $13 and some change for the sandwich.
It's this tall.
I said, "Make it a meal.
Yep.
I'm going to try it. It has every meat that Arby's has."
Are you kidding me?
Look at
That
that.
that son
That's
of a
exactly.
bitch
It's like this tall.
was
See that? thing?
monstrous.
Show that. Show
Wow.
that.
See, that's exactly.
That's a sandwich.
Yeah.
A sandwich. That's
That
not a
is a-
sandwich.
Sandwich.
That's a sandwich.
That's like this big.
Hold on. God bless America. But I'm telling you, it was $16.99
Oh, yeah. So that thing.
for the meal. Okay. I'm going to tell everybody what's in it.
Before the past.
That was the best $17 sandwich I've ever had.
See, I'm going to go out and get that today.
I did it years ago. It was good.
It come out in a box. I'm telling you,
That
that
big.
box was that damn tall.
How'd you eat it?
I had
Layers.
to compress it a little bit. And I unhinged my jaw like a boa constrictor. On the bottom, you got your bun. Then you got 2
Right.
chicken tenders.
Mhm.
Then it's got the ham and Swiss on it. They give you ham. They put a slice of Swiss. Then it's got the corned beef. Then it's got the friggin' roast beef.
So it's like
And
3,000 calories.
Then it's got a slice of cheddar cheese. And then it's got the warm. Dude, I'm telling you, that damn thing. And I like the way they build it because it's got the warm roast beef on top
Yep.
and the warm, and then all the cold meat, the corned beef, the
Right in the
turkey,
middle.
the ham, all in the middle. So when you bite it, it's like, dude, the look on my wife when she saw me, I was in heaven.
It's like 3,000.
Dude, I don't even know how many count, but I ate
3,000?
that whole sandwich, all my crinkle cut fries, and
Yep.
drank 2 drinks. And I'm telling you, that was outright amazing. So shout out to Arby's, dude.
Shout
The
out,
Meat
they are
Mountain,
legit.
dude,
I'm coming to get one.
dude, it was good. And I like the 3 pepper sauce they have. I mean, I love Arby's sauce too.
Yeah, I do.
But I would I'd pour a little bit
I
on
love
each
the horse.
bite because you
I love
can't
horseradish.
you can't tear that sandwich apart and put it on layers like you do the roast beef sandwich.
Okay,
But how many does it say?
1030 on calories.
1,000 cal. Oh, dude, I hammered that thing too in like 20 minutes.
61 grams of fat, 3,640 grams of sodium weight.
It was worth every fucking bite,
Too
dude.
much.
20 grams of saturated fat.
I could split that up into 3 meals.
3,640 milligrams of sodium.
That's
That
I'm going to have to
is
get that.
phenomenal. Well, you got to have a little bit more because I ate fries too.
And you got the fries and the drink.
He's at what? You going to be his Weight Watcher now?
I'm just saying, I don't know if I could do that.
There's a
That's
reason.
3,000, that's a lot.
There's a reason I'm 250.
And I lost weight, and I weigh less than you now.
There's a reason I'm 250.
I'm like 180,
I'm
175.
back to athletic form.
He
240.
saw that. And those of you who didn't see the picture that Rick posted on Facebook the Sunday morning workday, he got me at my best.
That was a great picture.
Everything
It was
I
a
like
good
is
picture.
everything I like is loaded with carbs. I like beer.
But
I like
it
No,
made a
that's
perfect
what it
picture
was.
because this is what we do, and that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
This is what we do. It was perfect.
It was, like I said, you got me on my best side. The only thing would have been better is if I had
drinking
my
lemon
shirt
water.
off.
And I was drinking lemon water in the background.
But he had that beer in his hand. It was a perfect shot. That's why I put at the end, this is what we do.
This is what we do. Exactly,
This is
right?
what we
So
do, because this is what we do. We have fun.
we do.
We have
I'm
fun
glad
talking
to,
about
I'm
this
glad
stuff.
to, I'm hoping you guys are getting some entertainment out of us. And we are gaining some viewers every week, and
we hope that y'all continue
Yeah.
to push this forward, help us gain
help us
viewers,
out.
like and subscribe.
Yep.
I mean, I thought that was.
I got pictures of
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
like
hey.
it's like seeing my.
I mean, I will have to say this.
I
much.
even took a video of that for you. I gotta send all that.
I gotta
stuff
say
in.
this much,
Okay.
Ben. At your wedding,
Yeah.
which I will say, I like the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I
just
wanted
lay
to tell
back
you,
and
we
just-
talked about it last week, but I wanted to tell you this
All right.
face to face. The atmosphere, I still got your card too.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, me too. Yeah. Oh, I had your pan from the baked beans that sitting on the table. I was supposed to bring that in the card and get
I ain't worried about
I
it. That's
didn't
the
bring you
aluminum pan anyway.
No, you brought another regular bacon dish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I probably will
Well.
get that back. But Ben, I will say the field. To me, that was like a field of dreams, man.
Yeah.
It was. I
It
like
was
the way
laid
you
back
had
and
the
simple.
door
It was
and all that
Yeah,
set
it
up,
was
that
all-
whole 9 yards, the tents and all.
Yeah. It wasn't too
Oh.
over the top, but it was just enough.
Behave. I know exactly what you're saying.
Thank
Behave.
The food was that. I love the chicken, man. That whatever
That
they
was
did. with
that was barbecued. It was like a slow roasted chicken.
that was great.
That brisket.
That brisket was
off the
great
chain,
too.
dude.
Fall off the.
I never thought about thinly slicing mine.
Isn't it
And
nice?
that's
It's like the Arby's.
Yeah,
You can
dude,
put it like
that-
Arby's sandwich.
Oh, that's what he did.
I tried some of the brisket yesterday in my eggs as an omelet. It's like a steak and cheese omelet.
Oh, I bet you that was
It's
good.
It's so good. It's worth
And
it.
if any of y'all want to learn how to make omelets real well, to
Yeah.
where they don't
Yeah.
break up, Bisquick.
Bisquick. Never thought.
Throw a little.
That's what IHOP uses.
Exactly. That's why it's so fluffy and it
Yeah.
stays together.
Okay. All right.
So you
See,
can
now I'd
do
like
that.
to go home and fire up the old Blackstone grill and
Ooh,
cook
that
some
sounds
food,
good.
man. Yeah. See, I was doing so good.
I know.
Well, we got on the meat mountain. Now you're all
That's
talking.
good.
Oh my
And by the way, speaking of food, I just want to say this as the show's winding down. I just want to say this. I watched Braun Strowman, everything on the menu.
Did you see that one where he ate everything? They had like 20, and he got everything.
Yeah.
He's like, I just want
But-
everything.
But I love the way he did with the. Thank you for your sacrifice.
Can you bring this up? It's a funny story to go. That's an actual footage of a police department.
I can't find this on here.
Oh, can you imagine if we can find that on there? Look at that.
I wish I could, but I don't have Facebook.
But that's a
on
real
here.
police footage of a couple.
I don't have Facebook on this. Otherwise, I bring it up because that's on your Facebook.
Well, yeah, I can see why she missed all 6 shots.
That's what I was gonna say too. We got a picture of this lady who's cross-eyed.
And she shot at her husband.
She shot at her husband and missed him 6 times, but she's cross-eyed. But she did pistol whip him.
Yeah.
But I can see why she
Oh.
missed when your eyes are looking at each other.
Like an intimate.
What?
Dude,
My eyes are
like
looking
an
at each
instant-
other.
Like an
Dude,
intimate
she
moment.
should be able to zoom in on one thing.
Well,
I
you
mean,
gotta-
you're already like, the way
It's
they're
like
pointed,
this.
you're looking down the sight. I mean, I don't know how,
How can you be?
or I wonder if they're that bad where they're,
I say she's looking at each other.
I don't know if my
Yeah,
My
but she's
right
driving
eye-
a car on the road.
I hope.
I don't know if my right eye could focus looking that far
Right.
left.
I mean, my wife can take one
Oh.
eye and move it.
Oh, I can't do that.
Oh no!
I hate
no!
when
Where
she
she
does
like
that.
looks at you and then just takes one and makes it go.
Yeah, my
oh,
wife can do- I
no,
can't
my
stand when she
God,
does
that
that.
shit drives-
It's
oh.
like nails on a chalkboard. I hate
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, I hate
No,
nails on
no,
a
thank
chalkboard
you.
too,
No,
so.
thank you. I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at eyeballs and all that stuff.
I mean, you know,
Yeah, you know.
it's just so funny.
But can you imagine if you're having sex and she's looking up at you and the cross-eyed and it's just like it's like you're screwing
I
like
wonder if she sees that thing.
I got a funny story about
So-
that. And it's not about me. Seriously.
Smack her right in the face.
It's not about me, but this is a funny story.
Okay.
You talked about having sex and what's funny.
Yeah.
There was a friend of mine that was having sex that I found out incident that happened with him.
Right.
And he was doing this thing with his girl. And you know how when you're in the throes of passion, you just talk, you call out the names.
Right.
And when he was in the middle of his getting ready to,
No.
he called out her name.
Oh.
And you know what her answer was? What?
That was the response. Oh my gosh.
He in there trying to put in work, breaking his back, and she probably just laying there like this.
That's what he
like
told
like watching a.
That's what he told me. He was sitting there just like, I'm putting in the work and I'm getting ready. And I call her name, and then all she looks at me and said, "What?" He said it basically
That is
killed
so demeaning.
He said it killed the mood.
That's like the person you work with. You might just go out back and shoot yourself. You know?
He said it killed the mood immediately.
Can you imagine?
What?
You know, I mean, can you imagine in the
She'd have
middle
wore
of
that
that?
shit. She'd have wore that shit.
I mean, that is so awful. As a person.
She'd have wore that right across the
Janice,
That's
what?
awful.
What?
That is so awful. Oh
What?
my gosh. Can you imagine what he felt like afterwards? And
He said he felt low. He said he
Yeah.
felt like he didn't even accomplish
I mean,
nothing.
basically, that is the worst thing.
Oh my God.
That is funny.
That is all. It's
It's awful,
That
but
poor
it's
guy
funny.
sitting there beating on his chest like he's
Yeah,
Tarzan.
And then you get a what? A
Yeah.
boring what? Because he
Yeah.
said it was just like a boring what.
Yeah, what? Like, what? What do you mean, what? What?
Huh? Oh, what do you need? What do you need? She's probably wiping the sleep out of her eyes.
Look, basically, this is a picture of what he looked like, what his dog looked like. Like, look at this. If I can put this
You
up,
better show that picture.
look at this.
Oh my
Right
God.
here.
Well, you got to flip it upside down. It was like this at first, and then it looked like this.
I mean,
What?
it's like, this is what it would look like after his demeaningful evening.
Oh my God!
That's exactly what it looked like.
What the hell? Well,
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're having fun now, but seriously, that's some. I mean,
But
look,
this picture I just showed you guys, it's the guy with the biggest nose in the world.
I hate to say
But that's what it would look like after his foreplay and his yeah.
Now, I'm going to say this also because since we're having a fun time now.
oh,
Wow.
Last night, I had to take my wife to the hospital, and I was telling the guys earlier, so I'm just going to tell y'all this.
Hopefully
We were in a room, and the room that we were in was kind of across to another room, and I don't know the person's name. I'm going to talk about that later, too. I don't know the person's name, but she was fussing up a storm. I'm talking about you want to hear a person cuss.
She had to be on something.
She could have had the world record for how many times she dropped the F-bomb in 30 seconds
That's awful.
or a minute. And I mean, they said she was going at it for 7 hours.
7 hours.
7 hours of that ramp and the cussing and everything.
She must
else.
have Tourette's syndrome or something.
No, I think she's probably hooked on something. You never know. But by the time me and my wife left, they were still trying to get her in the car, police
Oh
car.
my gosh.
Yeah. But I say that not in reference to anything except for the police car's backs are too small.
Yeah.
Because she was kind of a heavy set woman.
Right.
I've been in the back of one, and for somebody who's 6'4",
Well, hopefully she's
It
calmed
doesn't-
down by now. It's been 2 days, so
yeah, doesn't fit too well. So
like she'd have to buy 2 tickets for a plane. That's like
no, not that. But for if anybody's been inside of a
Okay.
police car, the back seats of a police car are not big.
she's not that big.
Right. It's just
Hopefully
if
she's
you're,
not watching right now.
if you're tall or if you're
Right.
wide hipped,
Yeah.
it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It is because it's very
it's
thin in
not.
the back.
It's not supposed to be a comfortable ride.
No, it's not. It's not
No, but they did make it comfortable for me because they like me.
Luxurious.
They like me when they took me in. Angel Reese.
Oh gosh.
Caitlin and Angel can be one heck of a rivalry if Angel Reese was good at basketball.
Hey, that's the truth.
Hey,
God, honestly.
hey, y'all leave Angel Reese alone because I seen she came to her calling.
Dude,
That
did you
Victoria's
see that?
Secret
Dude, that
smoke?
girl was strutting her
Oh my
shit
God!
down that
And
walkway.
look, and she looked good.
Damn right.
Add some
Yeah.
makeup, she looked even better.
Yeah.
Like I
But I'm
told,
just
like I
telling
told
you,
her, dude,
she found
she
her
could-
calling.
Yeah.
She did.
I told you, she's an OnlyFans model. She's a sex symbol.
She's not.
She
a
doesn't
Playboy
need to
yet,
play.
right?
Look,
She's not. a
she's
Playboy.
going to make more money by selling TNA than she's ever going to make money in the
Probably,
NBA.
yeah.
I hate to say that, but that's what she's striving for
Well,
anyway.
I mean-
So she might as well just go out and do it.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, that ass was good on that walkway.
Angel Reese looks good. A lot of people. There's a walking Angel Reese. I'm going to show this if I can find it and pull it up, ladies and gentlemen. Angel Reese walking the runway.
You can have that attitude because you would probably excel at that. You can't have that attitude in basketball because in my eyes you're not that good. WNBA season's over, right? Let's see what her
I think it
stats
is.
were
What was her
this
stats
year.
for the year? Oh, so she did the runway model with
Yeah,
Victoria's
Victoria's
Secret?
Secret.
Really? I never saw that yet. Huh.
You getting ready to?
Okay. Wow.
She averaged 14 and 12.
23-year-old NBA star became the first professional
Let me
athlete
see this here.
to walk the lingerie's labels iconic fashion show on Wednesday in New York City.
23-year-old. Okay, I see. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Now here we go. I'm going to show you this if I can pull it up. The whole footage
apple cider vinegar.
of her show.
She averaged 14, 12, 4 turnovers a game. But out of them 12 rebounds, how many of them were me-bounds? She shot 18% from 3.
Wow. Okay.
45% from the floor.
That's pretty bad. I think we could do better than that.
75% from the free throw line.
Yeah, we can do better than that.
Especially when 60% of your shots are
Yes.
or
Well,
layups or 2-footers.
And she can't make layups? Okay. I know she can make a layup at least.
No. Stick the walk in the runway.
Just
I mean,
stick
I
to
think
your
she
OnlyFans
did a good
and
job
that's
with
what-
it.
That's what you got
She
going on,
rocked it.
then keep shooting for the stars.
Oh, here he goes. He's clicking on stuff that's censored out over here.
I'm trying to find a runway debut.
We're going to get banned again.
It's-
They videos of Angel Reese's runway
Yeah, exactly.
debut, but a lot of it says the contact. A lot of it says it's explicit.
well,
Guys, it was 6 years ago today
what's that?
that the kid moved back to Virginia.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's right, because you were gone for a little while.
Gone
Yeah.
for a year.
Oh.
6 years ago today, we were back in
That's awesome.
the bird from our 1 year vacation.
Oh, talking about anniversaries and stuff, congratulations. I would like to say the show, when did the show start with us, Rick? Was it in November of last year? And we're coming up on a 1 year anniversary.
We're coming up on a 1 year
As
anniversary.
actually
yes,
of
indeed.
the show. So it's coming up as a 1 year anniversary.
I mean, dude, she was strutting her shit.
All right.
I mean, I gotta say this.
I don't know about the eyebrows. They look kind of weird. I don't like the eyebrows.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you that she looks
Are they
great.
fake eyebrows? I
No,
think they are.
no,
Are
those are real, but she looked great.
I don't know.
Angel Reese looked good. I mean, come on, man. How you gonna say the woman?
It's too much makeup.
They have to put makeup on the
They
runway.
have to, but it's too much makeup. It's too much. Sometimes too much is too much. But she
looked good. I mean, you can't doubt that.
no.
I don't think any of us would.
Yes, she looks like off the
Yes,
Ice Age.
Sid off of we
Yeah,
all
off
know.
of Ice Age is what she looks
We
like.
all know, but
And that's
in
the first-
reality,
looking at it,
she does look like Sid off of Ice Age.
it
But
does.
in reality, I can just say this.
Oh my gosh! Hey, you better take off that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to find that, but I can't find it. Still can't find it.
Your shit gonna have.
It's gonna get banned.
Your shit's gonna have a virus.
I love the bright colors,
Oh my god, he's got a.
I can't find it. I'm trying to find the Angel Reese runway walk. I can't find it.
Thank you to everybody
Thank you for
again.
watching.
Thank you for tuning in
Happy Halloween coming up
to
this Friday.
these 3 idiots.
We were idiots today.
But hey,
Thank you.
have a great
Please
rest of your
spread the word.
Sunday.
Yeah.
And hey, like and share.
Share and like.
# Sunday morning workday.
Like Mike and Ike's.
Oh,
Hey, I like that. I do like Mike and Ike.
They're good.
Yeah, they're
The
pretty
great
good.
ones are really good.
Really? You like
you all have a great day. And from us 3, thank you again
Thank
as
you.
always.
All right.
Who will bless you? Catch y'all next week on Facebook and YouTube. Sunday morning workday.
Stay
Thank you,
present.
guys.
Simplify your life. All right.